everybody, to another week of F Buddies with Mike and Andy. Mike, Wendt, Andy Ferg. Of course, the F is for food. We are the food show you deserve. Thank you to our sponsors this week. Girolamo Group of Cross Country Mortgage, Ben Franklin Print Company, Twisted Fate Brewing in Danvers, Anthony's Roast Beef and Pizza in Tewksbury, world famous Cabaret Lounge, Route 1 in Peabody, Nick's Roast Beef Pizza and Subs on Essex Street in Beverly, and Priority Capital, making your world our priority. Andy, how are you?
I've had a rough day, I will say. Yeah. A bit of a rough one. You see, Mike, it went from winter to summer since Sunday. It was in the 90s where I was today at work. I know, but it was 55 on Sunday and windy.
Yeah.
And it was 90 today.
It's
in Woburn.
It's been in the hundreds the past week here.
You spend all your time in air conditioning.
This is also true.
Okay, I do not. My fat ass got some heat stroke today.
Yeah.
Sweated through a pair of shorts.
Nice.
Had to sit down quite a bit.
Yeah.
I'm very dehydrated, but that's for different reasons.
Ooh.
Been doing a bit of drinking lately for my anniversary.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Been married 19 years now.
My God.
To the same woman and everything.
Congratulations, sir.
What I didn't do though was I didn't do one of those sappy Facebook love of my life, mother of my children, greatest person in the world post, because it was a fucking stupid and lame. But I did address the fact that it's 19 years.
Yeah.
With a picture of a skinny version of me.
You skinny is bizarre. It's one of those moments because it was your anniversary post, and I'm like, I can't. Everybody's making I can't go too hard. It's nice that you grew into your fucking head because you still had the big head back then.
I did have a big dome back then.
Skinny Andy with a big head.
I filled up the tux nicely. It was a good day, but I didn't have to do that thing. 'Cause I think that these people.
What people?
These people who do the people who do these sappy fucking birthday or Mother's Day or this fucking fingering posts, ass kissing posts to their wife. They hate their marriage. They hate their wives. They don't like their wife. You don't need to fucking just dump your emotions out on Facebook for the world to see.
That's always the funniest one, especially when you know they're not happy.
Oh yeah.
There was no happy anniversary posts for the 5 years I was married. Just saying.
I don't think my brother's ever done a happy anniversary post. He's been married for like 30 years.
It's like there were times we liked each other, but Jesus Christ, addressing it in public? Come on.
There was a funny comment from my sister-in-law on that post, and I said, 19 years, and she still tolerates me.
Yeah.
I like to make a joke at the fact that I'm so difficult, but in reality, of course, but in reality, I'm actually a normal person 99% of my life. I just am an idiot online, which is, I'm not an actual psychopath.
Mm-hmm.
I can turn it on and turn it off whenever I want. I get phone calls sometimes if I do like an Instagram story and a rant.
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay? Yeah.
From the wife?
I'm fine. No, and no, she's not online. She's too smart to be honest. Like from friends, like everything okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. What's the matter? I saw your post. I'm like, do you think that means anything? And any doesn't mean a fucking thing.
Yeah.
It's all fake. The anger's real, but it goes away quick.
Yeah, you get a little hot. You've let it out. It's like a fucking tea kettle.
Yeah, just see you later. All set. I released the fucking dragon. It's over. But yeah, I just it always tickles me that these people. My sister-in-law tags my other sister-in-law and goes, "Isn't that right, Karen? It's not easy being married to one of them." I'm like,
what do you mean one of them?
Yeah, first of all, my brother's a fucking psychos, but do you think you guys aren't psychos, you two sister-in-laws?
Oh, when you say sister-in-law, you mean your brother's wife's sister. I thought you meant Mrs. Ferg's sister.
No, my brother's wife tagged my other brother's wife and said, "It's not easy, see?" Like, yeah, it is. I worked my ass off today, came home, mowed the lawn, and then cooked dinner.
What are you going to do?
Must
be
horrible.
It's a struggle.
It is. No, the funniest person ever on SNL was. We'll get to that later. It's a woman.
Oh, is it?
Apparently the funniest SNL cast member of all time is a woman.
Speaks volumes of the Boston Globe readers.
Not just any woman, a recent woman too, not even like a classic.
Right.
I think she left the show 2 years ago to go do Ghostbusters.
Yeah, that worked out.
Yeah, they're killing it. I do find her funny, but
they killed it all right. Dead.
Yes, and they killed it so bad they brought the original people back.
Yeah, they're like, oh no, fuck this. We need to bring this back.
Digging up Harold Ramis.
Yeah, literally, they put him in the movie.
Yeah, get a little AI Ramis, perfect.
Oh my god. Okay, so before we move on, because you just said the AI Ramis thing, I saw a commercial on TV. I think everybody's very excited about AI and what it can do and blah 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 blah. I think we're getting a bit too fucking extreme with this. There was a commercial for an AI-powered washing machine.
What's it do?
You've been able to put clothes in a machine, put soap in a machine, close the fucking machine, and it washes your clothes. Generations.
Yeah.
There is no fucking way that there's anything revolutionary about an AI-powered fucking washing machine. None.
I think that they're completely full of shit.
Yeah.
And AI is a fun buzzword to put onto a product.
Yep.
Like my vacuum, I have one of those robot vacuums.
I got one of those too.
It doesn't fucking work.
Oh, mine does.
It says the house is clean every 30 seconds. It gets lost. It can't dock itself. It's fucking retarded. Not that 2, 3. I think it's in Maine, so it's only a few years old. Yeah. It's a piece of shit. It's stupid. Oh. It doesn't work. I don't have a robot vacuum. I have a vacuum with no brains. It's a robot vacuum. No, it's supposed to learn my house. It didn't learn my house. It gets lost.
Oh, shit, mine's pretty good actually.
It's open fucking concept.
Yeah, mine's pretty fucking good. But that's just it. It's like oh, you can connect your phone to it. You can Bluetooth your phone. Why? What purpose would I have connecting my fucking phone to a washer dryer?
I mean, if you think about it, it's stupid.
Yeah.
But the only way that would make any sense is if it could pick up your laundry and put it in itself and then start itself.
Can it fold?
You still have to. Exactly. You fold?
Of course I fold.
But like, if you physically fill the washing machine up with clothing.
Yeah.
And walk away and rely on AI to finish the job, you're a fucking asshole.
The only thing, and this, I mean, I wouldn't even call it help. But like if your phone was connected to your washing machine through an app, right? The only possible reason would be for a notification to say it's done.
Yes,
that's it.
Yeah,
and even then, I'd still leave it for 3 fucking days.
You know how I know? Do you know how I know?
Yeah,
because it's fucking loud when it's on.
Oh, see, mine's out in the back porch.
Yeah, well, mine's in the basement.
Yeah.
If I walk by the door, I open the door and I go, oh, it's still going.
Yeah. I mean,
staying up here.
I like some indicator that it's done would be nice.
How about dee.
Yeah. But the washer does, the dryer doesn't.
Well, the dryer, who gives a fuck? It's done. It's done.
Again, it's all staying in there for a week.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking go rush down there because the dryer's ready. You want some warm underwear?
I am the fucking worst at that shit. I get myself so revved up like in the morning on a day off and fucking having my breakfast. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get all my fucking laundry done. I'm gonna do it this time. I'm literally talking to myself like a psychopath. I'm gonna fucking do it this time. I'm gonna fold it. I'm gonna get it all fucking done. Nope. Put it in the washing machine. Go straight to Johnny Brown's. It's in there for 3 more fucking days.
And you have to do it over again.
And then I have to do it over again. Then I got to pop it in the dryer. Then I don't take it out of the dryer for a few days. I got to re-dry it so it's all fucking wrinkled and shitty.
Yeah, hey.
Fucking
wash your dryer talk with F buddies.
I would say, it's the only thing I miss, but she didn't do fucking laundry either.
This is a pretty hot start to a show. We've talked about the weather and washer dryers.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. The future you deserve.
Exactly.
Real quick though, so my anniversary was yesterday, but we went out on Sunday to celebrate and went to the Beauport Hotel in Gloucester, Mike.
I actively tried to leave you alone.
That place is fucking phenomenal.
Really? I've only heard.
Oh no,
I've heard it's very nice. Maybe I ate there once. I've never stayed there.
The rooms were really nice. The bed was comfortable. Though I didn't see many cum stains.
Yeah.
They have a rooftop bar, pool, jacuzzi set up.
Whirlpool bath.
Yes, you're overlooking the ocean. I was watching idiots collect sea glass. No, great experience.
They got a jacuzzi on the rooftop. That's got to be awkward for the rest of the guests.
What do you mean?
The Fergs are just that couple in the jacuzzi eyeballing people. Like fucking. So we're gonna do SNL later, but the Will Ferrell and Rachel Dretch characters.
Yeah.
Yes, it's our anniversary. Come join me and my lover.
So there was the best part was these a hot tub, Mike.
Yeah.
What's the best weather for a hot tub?
I don't know. Cold?
Not
cold?
A little chilly, probably. You don't want to be in a hot tub at 105
fall
degrees.
Evening would probably be nice.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you think 55 with a breeze is good hot tub weather?
Very well could be. Depends on how hot and how quick you get in.
I tell you what, it was perfect. And the place was fucking empty.
Don't want to freeze your dick tips off.
No one was up there. It was just us.
Oh, so it legitimately was on the rooftop, like with the bar and everything.
Yeah, the rooftop bar, pool, and hot tub. It was awesome.
Oh, okay, pool too. I thought it was just like, here's
a
nice rooftop bar, and here's our hot tub.
No, I was in the fucking hot tub in the pool. The bar wasn't open because there was no people up there.
What do you mean?
There was nobody else up there. It was just two of us.
Oh.
Like, no one was up there. It was too cold, apparently.
Couldn't, like,
fucking morons.
Ding them or something?
I had plenty to drink in the afternoon during dinner. Needed a little break. Took an hour off. But so the place was awesome. Loved every part of it except for one aspect, and I had to learn this lesson apparently you've already learned. Hotels have dick for entertainment now.
Oh, yes.
And you got to bring your own fire stick.
Yeah. Yep. Learned a couple years, basically when I came down here and I started traveling a lot more and staying in hotels. Yeah. Get the Roku or the Fire Stick. It's a fucking must, unless you want to sit there and just watch hours and hours of either Parks and Rec or Seinfeld.
Ridiculousness was our choice.
Okay. All right.
So I turned the TV on. It's got Comcast cable.
Parks and Rec really drowns out the screams.
They were coming from my room, though. Anniversary sex. Let's go.
Anniversary murder.
We had that hook
on the wall.
It's
so fucking weird.
No, someone told me what it was.
What?
It's for wedding dresses.
Oh, fuck. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, of course it does.
That makes all the sense in the world that neither one of us would ever think of.
I'm up there looking for a fucking camera, thinking it was the chiropractor from Peabody.
Well, it's so fucking high. Like at least the Very Bad Things hook was like a normal bathrobe hook on the wall.
Yeah,
like that was almost in the ceiling. But it makes
it's
sense
almost
now.
Impossible to throw an Asian that high.
You say that.
It's possible.
You say that, but
they're little.
They're very slight.
Especially the prostitute ones. They don't even weigh nothing.
Barely wafer thin.
So I get to the room and we did pre-dinner drinks. We had appetizers. We had dinner. We had dessert on the porch and overlooking the fucking ocean. We did it all.
Now, did you stay completely in the hotel?
Yeah, I never left.
Okay.
The hotel. So it was funny though. We were at the bar for dinner.
Yeah.
Because I went on the booking fucking website to book a reservation.
Sure.
And they kept on telling me it's all available. Like 5, 5:30, 6, 6:30, 7. We're sitting outside the restaurant looking at the thing. I'm like, I guess I'm not gonna make a reservation. I'll just walk in.
Right.
I walk up and I said, Can I get a table? I didn't get a reservation. She goes, oh no, they're all full. I'm like, why'd the website say I could have any reservation I wanted? She goes, oh, it's glitching.
So you should have just opened your phone and I got a reservation.
Well, turns out when you click at that time, it offers the bar.
Is that a problem?
No, I sat at the bar. Okay. We sat at the bar next to the ocean. It was the best seat in the fucking house.
Fantastic.
So we're sitting there and we're finishing up dinner, and there's these nice seats outside, fire pits, the tall heating fire thing.
Yeah.
And I can see someone else eyeing it up. I'm like, I want that spot. He goes and scouts it out. There's only one out there.
Mm-hmm.
Goes back and reports back to his wife like the fucking bitch that he is. Couldn't just claim it like a man.
Right.
I walk out there with my bucket full of Prosecco in my glass and pop it down, claim my fucking spot, buddy.
That's how you do, sir.
That's right. You don't fucking, check with your wife and make sure that spot's okay. It's the best spot in the fucking building.
Mm-hmm.
So we're sitting there, and this kid comes by to take our plates, this little bus boy.
Sure.
And then he shows up 5 minutes later with a propane tank in his hand and a lighter and asks if we want the fire put on.
Nice.
I said, sure. Yeah, absolutely. That sounds great, fella. Thank you.
Light it up, my man.
So this is important. Fast forward now a few hours. We've done all the things. We're back at the room. We're both exhausted. Going to put on a movie.
Sure.
Comcast cable. I go to on demand. Figure I can just buy a movie. I'll pay for something.
No.
On demand's not set up.
Nope.
I call the front desk and I say, hey, lady, I'm up at 302 and can I buy a movie? Oh, I don't know. We just got Comcast a week ago. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll have to send an engineer up. Okay. Engineer. Cool. Engineer shows up.
Mm-hmm.
About a half hour later, it's the fucking propane busboy.
Fantastic.
Also an engineer, apparently, at this hotel.
Yep.
He comes to my door and says, yeah, unfortunately, we actually do not have the ability to use on demand at this time, so it's not going to work. I said, you couldn't have called?
What did you have to
We're sitting here waiting for a fucking engineer. They said, oh, actually, sorry, sir. Can't actually do anything for you. So I watched ridiculousness for 2.5 hours and got fucking hammered.
What were you drinking?
Well, we smuggled. Do you know you can't bring fucking wine to a hotel room in Massachusetts?
To a hotel? What are you talking about?
You legally, in the state of, according to the fucking Beauport Hotel fucking bylaws, it is illegal for me to bring in outside alcohol to that hotel. Maybe it's because they serve alcohol.
How the fuck do they know? Put it in a bag.
I did, but I wasn't hiding the bag well.
Right.
So I walked up to the front desk, backpacking a fucking brown bag full of wine.
Everything clanking.
Yeah, I'm like, my man, where do I sign? 100% beef group kid at the reception desk. He had that fucking smirk.
Sure.
But
and he still gave you shit, huh?
He didn't say a fucking word.
No fucking respect.
No, I didn't. No, he didn't say that. That kid. Drew was the man. I didn't fucking know who Drew was. He was the best. So I slowly lower the bag to the floor, the booze bag.
Yeah.
So I was drinking. We had some white wine, some prosecco, but I was like, this isn't gonna work.
Yeah.
I need to get hammered. Go down the bar, get a couple of espresso martinis. I say 2 espresso martinis to go upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Figuring that a special cup, maybe a cover on it.
Yeah.
No. They gave me an espresso martini fucking flute.
in the fucking
filled
martini
to the
glass.
filled the fucking top. I spilled 83% of that thing on the way upstairs. I also chugged a beer while I was sitting there. As you do.
The 1 year I was a waiter, martini glasses and bottles of water were my fucking kryptonite. Because you got to carry everything on a goddamn tray. And it was 100% of the time, 10 out of 10, if you order a martini or a bottle of wine, that tray's getting fucking spilled every fucking time. Until I get aggravated enough and the fucking bartenders get aggravated enough because I got to keep remaking the fucking thing. And I'm just like, I'm just carrying it by hand. Nobody's going to give a shit.
I'll make 2 trips, for fuck's sake.
Fucking those goddamn plastic bottles of water, like bowling pins.
So we get up to the room. My wife doesn't like the color of her martini. She said it looks green.
Was it?
I said it's because it's next to a green lamp.
Okay.
And she's already mad about the TV. She's, I'm not drinking it. I said, good.
2 for you.
Yeah, I chugged both of them and said, here we go. Now have a night. And I got to where I needed to be.
Chug 2 martinis.
Chug 2 espresso martinis. I got fucking energy. You get drunk. Phenomenal.
Was the line? Do you ever see Last Vegas? The old guys go to a bachelor party. It was Kevin Kline, Morgan Freeman, Michael Douglas.
Remember it. I never watched it though.
It was wildly not good. But there was a line in it. They were in a club and they were having Red Bull and vodka. And Morgan Freeman goes, "This is fantastic. It's like I'm drunk and getting electrocuted at the same time." I'm just like,
beautiful.
The rest of the movie stinks, but that line will live in infamy.
I'm gonna probably put some vodka in a Dunkin' Donuts Spark tomorrow for golf.
Let me know how that goes.
I'll be dead.
It's basically Four Loko, right?
I had one this morning.
The original Four Loko. It had fucking heroin in it or something.
My buddy Phil was drinking Four Locos one night, and he started acting like a fucking complete lunatic, and we started calling him Phil Loco. He didn't like it. To this day, we still call if he gets a little drunk, he's Phil Loco.
Phil Loco.
All right, so let's promote something, Mike.
Oh yeah,
we have an event to promote.
You do have an event.
We have. It's coming. It's coming soon. It's called FERG Fest. You know about it? You should.
Fucking should.
It's June. So apparently, I've been told to calm my fucking tits.
What, promoting your own fucking event that you're trying to sell out?
No. My anxiety about the event, because apparently these things don't sell out early, and I have to calm down because I'm freaking the fuck out.
Well, I tried to tell you that last week. reminding you of the one a couple of years ago at Bentwater. How it was like they sold 120 pre-sale and 1,500 showed up.
Yeah. So I was talking to Justin Clancy today. I want to do a quick little Instagram live with him.
Sure.
Before the event, just to promote it, whatever, and talk to him. And I'm like, how about Thursday? He goes, nah, next Thursday. I go, you mean 3 days before the event? He goes, trust me, bro.
Well, I would, okay, so not being the hip young social media type that he is, it does kind of make sense if you think of it in a social media aspect, because if you're doing a live, it's live. You don't want to give people too much it's basically like buy them now for fucking tomorrow or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? So it's the same thing with comedians that come to town and they jump on the radio the morning of the show. Right. In that sense, it makes sense. Yeah. And he also he said if you do it this Thursday, he goes, I'm playing Boston Calling this weekend coming up. Is that this weekend? It's gonna get his Boston Calling is Sunday. Oh, so it'll definitely get buried. Yeah, it's gonna get buried. If we do it the following week, we can get rid of it. Get it ahead. Yeah, he's right. He's right. Yeah, he's right. I got to get all the people involved. Me and Phil are we've locked in our price after he negotiated against himself quite a bit. Really? He's just hell of it. Went down $1 today. Jesus Christ! I did see him post something 2 days ago. Did he? On his account, not on the real one, not on the one that you want him to post it on, but on his Facebook page. It was literally just a picture of the flyer. Well, that's because he doesn't control his own Instagram page. His handlers, sure, as they should be. It's like a bear in the zoo. I gotta get me some of those. I gotta get handlers. Everyone wants to see him, but no one wants to let him out and give him any power. Clancy interview coming up. I'm gonna ratchet up all the get all the players to stop posting about it. Yeah, I heard them to stop. Did I see in one of the comments on a certain post somewhere that you actually did secure the dunk tank? Well, I said yes to the proposal from the place and have heard nothing since. So fantastic. They said I reached out. I said I want a dunk tank. They said sure. This is what it cost. I said okay, let's do that. Yep. And then I've heard nothing. Crickets. Yep. Anyway, this is going to be the best event of the summer. We all know it. It's going to sell out. I decided last week to say fuck it. I told you I got a corporate credit card now. You did not. Why? All right. So I don't have the funds to pay for everything that needs to get paid for ahead of time. Yeah, I got that. And Eventbrite doesn't give you the money. Yeah. That we did talk about. Until you. So I said, I'm tired of fucking blowing Joe to pay Tommy. I went to JetBlue fucking rewards credit card, corporatecard.gov, and I applied. And I told them who I was and what I was doing. I said, I'm Andy. I'm the North Shore Abuse guy. Here's my social security number. This is the made up amount of money I make per year that I just told you that could not be possibly real. Right. And then they said, okay, stranger, here's $15,000. Enjoy. Enjoy. I said, thank you. I appreciate that you trust me this much. JetBlue card. So on those corporate credit cards, don't they actually say like the business name on them? Yep, North Shore Beefs. I was just going to tell me it says North Shore Beefs on a fucking credit card. It's going. Don't you worry. It's getting. We're big time now. Jesus Christ. We've had the Mike's Mayo saga going on for a while, and I was talking to them today. Yeah, the plot thickens there too, huh? Yeah. We got a meeting with Mike. The Mike. Yeah, Mike of Mike's Mayo. Mike Scheffler. Scheffler. I don't know. Mike and Alan. Me and Mike and Alan are hanging out. Mike and the Mayo. Well, we talk about Steph like saving the day last week on the show. No, I believe that happened after. So I'm just going to ring a phone call. Bulldogged him. She was like, "You motherfuckers." Yeah, it's always nice to have people that you've done nice things for and have talked to in the past, and they stay in your corner. I really do enjoy that quite a bit. She's a good one to have in your corner, and I didn't know she was good to have. Will aggressively stand up for you. What's funny too is like I remember my relationship with Steph started when she was at Supremes and they were slinging garbage, and she saw the page and said, "Oh, we can start slinging better beefs," and they did. Mm-hmm. Then she ended up at that
fish place in New Hampshire.
Yep.
And I went there and helped and, got sandwiches and try to help them be successful. It didn't work out, but it wasn't because I wasn't trying.
Right.
And then she's got this new job in sales, and now she's like, out there with the people rubbing elbows.
Yeah.
But because I always was nice and supportive of her, and vice versa, we always all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it's like when we lost the Facebook group, and out of nowhere, someone just fixed it for us.
Right.
Steph's like, no, Mike, in your mayo. Ferg's cool. Don't fuck with him. And I talked to the guy today. Me, Mike, and Alan are going to sit down, discuss some things. Hopefully, get a FERG Fest sponsorship going. Maybe a deal where I can become a brand ambassador for the mayo.
Nice.
Wouldn't mind. He actually said to me, he goes, well, I mean, I know what the group is, and I know, but are you trying to monetize? I said, yeah.
Yeah.
I like money.
Trying to get off a ladder, as they say.
Yeah. I'm talking with the James.
Like
Other people
money.
Yeah. It's like when customers ask if they want me to pay them. Like, yeah. I've never said no to money. I'm not starting today.
Yeah,
give me all the money.
It's funny when people expect payment.
You'd be surprised at people who won't pay.
Oh yeah.
Some people.
So where is Mike's Amazing Mayo out of? Because you said it wasn't New England?
No, they have an office in New England in Wakefield.
But like where is it? It was Jersey, right?
I believe Jersey. Yeah, Jersey.
Yeah, I feel we made that a point last week or the week before.
Sure, motherfucking
cocks.
So hopefully I can work out a deal with them where I can feel like I wasn't fucked with and stolen from.
Yeah.
The guy's like, I don't really think we should say, why you're upset to Mike. I'm like, well,
does Mike? I thought you already talked to Mike.
I never talked to Mike. I talked to Alan.
Oh, okay. So
Alan's
Mike doesn't know that what happened.
That his phrasing was stolen from me.
Right.
His billboard words. And I got so many more ideas for these people, but I'm not giving them shit until there's money involved.
Money in the hand, babe.
So, very exciting stuff, though. I mean, I can't wait. This is going to be the best day. I got my personal assistant, Tashi, doing shit for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have her their day of putting up fucking signs. I'm going to give her a handful of flyers. Just go out and put them everywhere.
Fuck yeah.
So I can put up flyers, Tashi. Let's get this fucking ball rolling.
Paper the town.
Paper the town. Shove it up their asses. Should have given her one to put up at Bella's, but she was at Bella's tonight. And
how is there not already one up there?
I haven't been there.
Oh, fair enough.
This working thing is getting in the way of everything.
It really is. It's funny because it's one of those things. It's like it feels like forever, but it's like next fucking week, isn't it?
It's a week and a half from now, yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a hell of a day.
Jesus Christ.
When are you flying in?
Friday.
Okay. No, not Sunday afternoon.
Fuck you.
Did I miss it? I'll be there at 6:30. Mike, it's 2 to 6, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
The question's already been posed to what's the plan after the event. I'm like, well,
I'm pretty sure it's inevitable.
We know where we're going. We're going to Route 1. We're going to do some sponsorship visits.
Yep. We gotta show appreciation for those that seem to appreciate us.
That's right. God damn it. Yeah, it's gonna be something.
It's gonna
I don't think people realize how awesome it's gonna be.
Yeah.
I don't think I realize it.
No, I feel like you're gonna have a lot of those. Like, it's almost like an out of body type of thing during it, where you're just like, is this really fucking happening?
If I look around and I see a table selling shirts with my face on it, signs with my name on it, 300 to 400 people vibing, drinking beers, having fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a moment. Like,
I would say a solid 85% of them wearing shirts that you created.
Yep, and I have a bunch of new shirts coming for that day.
Yeah,
I'm bringing back the Bad Day to Be a Beef shirt and the Super Beef shirt.
Mm-hmm.
The Super with the Super B. What we talked about, bringing those two back. I have getting more Celtic shirts because they're gonna be in the finals by then. Hopefully,
that should sell well.
Yep. Didn't order any more Brewing shirts.
Yeah,
I had to order all the new stuff before they lost.
Oh, so you were banking on it.
I sit there and I go, they're not going to win.
They're not going to do it.
I watched those games.
Yeah.
Florida's a better team.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I'm not Mr. Hockey, but I can see when someone's better than someone else. And if Swayman wasn't a phenomenal goalie in that series,
Right.
they would have got killed every
They would
game.
have got killed. And it happened even during the Toronto series. They weren't playing like they deserved to win. Plain and simple. They were. It's fucking Bruins hockey. It's going to go down to overtime in the last fucking game, and they're going to break our fucking hearts.
Well, not to go down the sporty sports route.
Well, everybody else in Boston's doing it.
Yeah, no kidding. It's good call, Rich.
Yeah.
A third sports show in town. That's on the morning show. Perfect.
WZLX. We hardly knew D.
What happened to Kenny Young? How come he's a producer now? Was he on air?
So I believe I've never actually talked to him about it, but basically looking at the station, I believe iHeart cut night programming.
Oh.
So I mean, the fact that he is producing the morning show is good for him because it's a job. He's got a family. And he still is able to, because he's still there, he's able to like fill in for Chuck and stuff like that. But I believe across the board they cut night shows. That's
so weird because you can like do radio from your fucking kitchen now.
Well, when I say they cut them, they cut live. They're recorded. Well, yeah, they're recorded. Same as weekends.
Don't need to be
I mean, that's why when ZLX went to iHeart, I didn't go with them because they didn't need live part timers.
But like, why? Just pretend like it's live.
Well, they do, but they only need one person to record a month's worth of content in 3 hours. That's true. That's all it takes.
That's true.
You know, which is unfortunate because in this day and age, not to go down a fucking radio nerd rabbit hole, but in this day and age, you can get fucking music anywhere at your fingertips without fucking commercial breaks. The only thing that keeps radio relevant is the live fucking personalities.
It's people, yep.
And God forbid they happen to be fucking local. And you're not piping in some fucking, I don't know, national syndicated blah, blah, blah.
I don't get, I listen to Frank FM a lot up north. Mm-hmm. And Frank's one of those no DJ channels.
Yeah, yeah.
And the music's great and it comes on the boat.
Sure.
Drink.
Oh, yeah. Andy has a boat.
But, yeah. But, yeah. I wouldn't listen to it unless I was actually like, if I wasn't like trapped.
Yeah.
If I got service, if Spotify worked in the lake,
right?
Not a chance.
No.
So what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So the Bruins.
Yeah.
They have to do one thing.
When?
They have to fire Don Sweeney.
Well, yeah, that's been a long time coming.
Do you know what the problem is with when you're not good? Because you don't have good players, and you rely on one guy to score, can't even keep his fucking feet. Pasternak's on the ground more than a fucking anybody in the world,
right?
And he's your only scorer. Marchand's gets assaulted and concussed. Who they lose? They lost Bergeron.
I mean, slowly but surely, basically, the whole dismantling of that Stanley Cup team, basically, is Bergeron. Marchand's the last remaining piece of it. I mean, there was Lucic, but you know,
yeah, beating the shit out of his wife and everything. But like, I'm trying. Who's the other center? They
you can't do that shit in the off season, Luch. Come on.
Yeah, slap her, tune her up a little bit less.
Tune her up in the summer.
Who's the other center that retired after the season last year? Yes, Krejci retired.
Krejci came back. He went to Europe for a hot minute and then came back. Yeah. But yeah,
Bergeron, and they had the kid that they traded during the season for. That was real good. I enjoyed watching play last year. So you replace these people with fucking nothing.
Yeah,
and expect to win. You weren't good enough last year. So try to fucking win, Don.
Well, and that's part of the problem. I mean, it was that team that did win. The team had an identity. It was a fucking team. It wasn't just a grouping of individuals. And it started with Chiarelli as a GM. It's like he built that identity. Not like, oh, we're going to take this guy and we're going to try to hobble him. The team was like, I don't know. It's just that there was something special about that team. And you could see that progression from around like 2008 until they won in 2011. It was like that was the building of that team.
Well, they had tough guys, skilled guys, scorers. They had everything.
Yeah.
They had some guy named Campbell that played with a broken leg for a while.
Fucking Rich Peverly died on the bench and went back in for the third period. Yeah. Guy had a heart attack and I think he legit died on the bench. And then he's like, oh, no, put me back in.
Chara with the cage.
Oh, yeah.
The broken jaw. When men were men and women were in the kitchen.
It really was the last old school hockey team we had. And then, of course, they won, which, of course, means it's time for everybody to get fucking paid. Tim Thomas went into a log cabin, got weird, and everyone became too fucking expensive to play, basically, for us. So we had to start selling them off.
I think the last few years, though, Tuukka Rask has been a bitch and sucked. So this year it was nice to have someone else.
Tuukka was probably one of the best backup goalies you could have if you have Tim Thomas in front of you.
In a regular season gem.
Yeah.
What a peach.
Oh, absolutely. Well, that's also been the story of this fucking team in the last few years. They knock the dick out of everybody for the regular season, and then it's like, I'm tired.
It's because they try too hard the regular season because they have no confidence.
They need to calm the fuck down. Nobody wants a President's Trophy, dicks.
They act like they've never been there before, and they love getting there every time. Oh, playoffs. We're the first seed. Great. Win a series, you bunch of cunts.
Yeah, bunch of cunts.
Fucking if I was going to draft that Florida series, I think I'd pick 5 guys before I'd pick one Bruin. 5 Florida players before I'd pick one Bruin.
Not Swayman?
Not counting goalies.
Okay.
Not counting goalies. Yeah. Actual play on the ice players. McAvoy sucked.
Yeah.
Pasternak can't keep it upright. Fucking Marchand died. Give me the Panthers team.
My problem also became like they got our hopes up when that like 190 penalty minutes in the last 10 minutes of the fucking game. It's like, all right, well, at least if they're going to lose, they're going to make it entertaining. There's just going to be fucking brawls. No,
there wasn't.
There was a one game, and then the league stepped in and they said, we're going to monitor you guys. And the fucking goddamn referees had the whistles in their mouths the entire fucking game. It stunk. It was a shit. It wasn't even a good series to watch them lose. Like at least last year, when they lost in that first round of fucking Florida, like I was legit. It was a legit series. It was a good fucking hard nosed fucking series. The way we played during the season, we should have fucking smoked them. But at least it was playoff fucking hockey. Watching playoff fucking hockey. This was just like, oh, they're gonna fucking lose. You could feel it, and there was points. Even in the Toronto series, they weren't playing like they gave a shit. It was just like. Like I remember, I think I probably texted you. I know I texted Will, and I'm just like, I think it was around game 5 or 6. I'm like, just let Toronto kill us now, because I don't want to deal with this overtime game 7 dog shit. I don't have the heart for it anymore.
I'm so fucking sick of watching. Like I was never a hockey guy growing up.
Yeah, okay.
Huh?
I said jump on your mic.
I was never a hockey guy growing up.
Yeah.
My dad had a few choice words for hockey players.
Really?
Commies and queers.
Okay.
Yeah, he didn't really approve of the sport.
What sport did he approve of?
Baseball, football, basketball.
Oh, okay.
Didn't do hockey.
Commies and queers.
Yeah, my dad was a real wordsmith.
When was this? Because the Russians really didn't get into it till like the late 90s, mid 90s.
That's not the only communist country. No, the Russians were fucking around in the 80s and 90s.
They were, but it wasn't much. There wasn't as much in the pros as there are now.
Sergei Fedorov
was 90s.
18. Yeah, I was 14 when he told me about the communist.
All right, well, that's why I asked when was this.
He probably liked the Bruins in the 70s with Bobby Orr and shit.
Well, of course, he had to be a Derek Sanderson guy.
At one point, he decided hockey was not a sport he would enjoy.
It wasn't a sport for men.
He didn't like Jacques Pezipuk, fucking Canadian players and big dumb Russians. My dad did not like communism.
Not that I'm actually thinking about fucking Miracle on Ice. I just watched it last week. Yeah, the Russians were a big deal in the 80s. Fuck off, Mike.
Yeah, Russians were huge.
I'm a fucking commies. I'm a fucking idiot.
My father would say the word commie at least 3 or 4 times a day. You fucking commie!
That's such an awesome 80s fucking word.
Well, my dad was in Vietnam and he was fighting communism.
Sure.
According to that's what he thought. That's what he was told.
Yeah.
So everyone was a fucking commie. Such a weird thing to call some old lady in a car. You fucking commie.
It definitely doesn't register now anymore.
It kind of does. Some of the buzzwords these politicians are using.
Yeah.
It's socialism. Shut the fuck up, you idiot. High school fucking dropout.
All right, so we've done sports. Now let's get into politics because this is the food show you fuckers deserve.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you see the thing I posted while you were trying to fix the audio?
No.
It was a meme. It just said, I just listened to 3 people argue about politics for an hour and a half and they didn't graduate high school.
No, but that makes all
Facebook.
the sense in the world.
That's Facebook.
Yeah, that's exactly. That was like fucking during COVID, like especially early, like I would say April, May of 2020. where you're seeing all the fucking goddamn bartenders who have apparently medical degrees.
Yep.
Fantastic.
You know what really pisses me off
about that? The one I remember
it
distinctly was a novel, a fucking novel. And this was, like I said, early in COVID. We didn't know dick about dick, but it was a novel about how everything we're being told is fucking wrong. And you click on the profile, bartender, Jacksonville. Fuck yeah.
School of Hard Knocks.
School CEO of Hard Knocks.
What pisses me off most about that, because I dealt with a lot of these people personally in my life.
Yeah.
Not on Facebook, like in person. Mm-hmm. And I'd have these discussions, and I would like, with science, and I'd back science. You know, Mike, it didn't exactly turn out the way I wanted to.
No,
science
we were
didn't
all
exactly
fucking wrong.
Yeah, science didn't exactly win because the scientists, some of them were lying to us.
Sure.
And the money was the solution.
All about the monies.
All the dollar. So it's like, here I am getting in screaming matches with people who don't even know how to spell. And they've decided to take a stance on something as a conspiracy theory. And then they end up being right. And you never live it down.
They were lucky. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I know shit, but it's like, what the fuck?
It sucks.
One time.
It really does. It really does. Because I mean, you remember, I was on house arrest in the fucking Cape for almost a year and a half.
Killing it. Doing awesome radio shows.
Oh yeah, fucking day number 67. Mike's depression. Fucking dick.
Mike has lost his shoelaces.
Oh my god! Every fucking. I've sent you screenshots because they always pop up on these memories, especially this time of year. And around this time, we're now May 21st. Yeah, we're in the 60s of days in a row at 6:30 p.m. I would have to go after being home all day playing fucking Grand Theft Auto with Will and drinking profusely. Now I got to get on fucking camera and microphone and support the local businesses with God. It's like,
I remember I was on an episode with you guys. It was me, you, Scott, and Joe Panadosi. Play in this group.
Was that in studio, or were you on the Zoom?
No. I was on the phone.
Oh,
in my house in Maine,
and that was during the COVID shit.
Yeah, it was the COVID show. It was like 6:30 at night. I was on fucking the phone with you, Scott, and Joe Panadosi. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, it was literally
nice puns, buddy.
It was just anyone that will say yes, because after fucking 67 days, we can't talk to each other anymore. So we need every caller. There were shows I went all hour long, not saying a peep. I still to this day, my favorite one. I don't remember it, but I remember the text the next morning was the one on Cinco de Mayo. It was May 5th, 2020.
May 5th, okay.
May 5th, 2020. We had, it was the guy who was in charge of the hospitality division of the mayor's reopening committee. So it was like a big get that we probably should have done on May 6th.
Yep.
When, a day that Mike doesn't start drinking tequila at 10 a.m. Maybe.
Yes, not a good idea. Yeah.
So,
Arriba!
So I don't remember it, but I got the texts. That was hilarious. That was fucking awesome. I'm like, Jesus, what the fuck? I go back and watch the video. Didn't say a word. Just sat there slugging tequila. And every so often, I had the handheld mic that I used to use for the show.
Yeah.
I would take the mic out of the stand up, and just start fondling it at crotch length.
Just profile on the dick.
Yeah. This is the mic. It's basically just, and then I'd sit back down, and I'd start drinking again. And this was during an interview that Scott's doing. And so we weren't doing it on Instagram, we were just doing it on Facebook. So it was the same type of setup that you and I have. So as you know, when we're on Facebook Live, you can't see the Skype video.
Nope.
Couldn't see it.
Oh, Scott couldn't see it.
He couldn't see what was happening.
What the fuck?
So he's sitting there with the reopening committee and my
dragon dick. So I guess we now know why you don't have that job anymore.
Oh, that I was fired at that point. Come on.
Okay.
Come on. The best thing that ever happened to him was that fucking pandemic.
Yes.
Fucking piece of shit. Anyways, I believe he's also on the drinking game, so take yourself a belt. Because Mike mentioned Scott.
Let's go through some topics. Got some rapid fire stuff to get to here.
Hit me with it.
Fred's Franks in Wakefield.
Love Fred's Franks. Fred's Franks.
Yeah. Fred's Franks. Carl, great guy.
Fantastic
the other guy, great. They getting fucked with again. Why?
Why do people hate this guy is a real question because I've met him. He's a fucking sweetheart.
Yeah, he's a really nice guy. I'm the nicest.
Yeah, but
everyone loves them.
He gets fucked with everything he does. Remember, it was years ago. It might have been either just before or just after COVID. He tried to do like a floating hot dog stand in one of the beaches or something, and he got fucked with by the Board of Health on that one too.
So I'll give you a quick backstory. Fred's Franks right now has been told by the Board of Health he no longer can sell food he has to cook himself. He can't sell sausages.
Right.
The Schnurbles. He can't sell burgers. He can't sell chicken.
Literally, the Schnurble is like his thing. That's like,
yes.
That's why you go.
So he can sell hot dogs and probably kielbasa because that's also pre-cooked. Because he's not licensed to cook food on a grill that has. I don't get it. I assume he passes all serve safe whatevers.
Yeah.
I watched their operation. It seems pretty clean. And the second thing they are being shut down for is because they don't have a bathroom.
So it's funny because that was also, I distinctly remember the bathroom was one of those things they threw on the floating one he had. And his argument, and it's a very common sense argument. He's like, where the fuck am I supposed to put a bathroom? I'm in the water. I'm like, yeah, he is. Literally, you're in God's bathroom. Go fucking piss me. You're in the ocean. It was so it was basically like a float up fucking hot dog stand.
Yeah. He did respond to the bathroom thing by saying Honeydew has offered their bathroom.
Right.
Also, there's always a porta potty there.
Yeah.
Because the park supplies one. He has bathrooms. So they're I know what's going on, Mike.
Oh, someone's fucking with him.
That spot's phenomenal. Someone wants to put a truck there.
There you go.
Can you imagine how much fucking money the Rusty Can truck, for example, could be parked there?
Yeah.
Donnie's food truck.
And
they're fucking with Kyle on purpose.
Just to be diplomatic, it's not like there's enough room to share.
No, and also there's not enough traffic. There's plenty of traffic, right. That's an iconic spot around here.
There's plenty of traffic for his truck.
Yeah. But like if I'm working in Wakefield around Wakefield and I want lunch and it's I'm driving by, I'm stopping every fucking time.
100%.
I pop up the Venmo, I give him some cash, I tell the fucking weird meth dude, he's not on meth, but he looked like he might have been one day, what I want. Yeah. He takes the money, starts yelling Sherble and fucking chips and habanets at people. Weird toppings. It's fucking phenomenal.
Oh yeah. One of the better filming days was there because I had already left the X and I brought all the leftovers home. It was fucking fantastic. I ate those fuckers for like days.
Yeah, that place is iconic and it shouldn't be fucked with. And I stand with Kyle and Fred.
Absolutely. Fred Franks on the lake in Wakefield. 100%.
100% stand with them. They're awesome. All right. Human meat at McDonald's, Mike.
Oh, I think I got a thing for this.
Okay.
Human meat.
Apparently, there's been found in McDonald's burgers traces of human meat.
That's the rumor.
What's the amount of human meat that should be allowed?
Motherfucker, I don't think I have it.
Because 0% is just insanity. You're going to have a little bit of human. You're going to have a little touch of a man.
I didn't download it. Yeah, like there was a whole article attached to this post that it started to get very conspiracy theory-ish and sound like it was written by a child, so I just kind of moved on with, let's talk about human meat.
I mean, listen, I assume there's everything but the cow in a McDonald's burger. Mm-hmm. They don't even call it like beef.
I don't even think they give a fuck anymore. I mean, there was that thing years ago with the pink slime that was their chicken?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, chicken nuggets, yeah.
Do we give a fuck? Right. No. Give me 10.
No. I know it's poison. I know most things are poison.
This is coming from two guys who were discussing how they can order the Grand Big Mac.
Let's get to that real quick. Did Just I said this to you yesterday.
Yeah.
The Grand Big Mac, which looks like a double quarter pounder Mac style.
It's fuck. It was what, four patties,
4 huge patties. Yeah, 4
quarter
pounder
size
patties.
fucking patties.
Yeah.
And 5 pieces of cheese, all the Big Mac shit, and it actually came in its own box.
Yeah,
only available in Australia.
Those lucky motherfuckers.
Those lucky motherfuckers.
I would go fucking ham on one of those.
We were working on it. It is. I did find out it is buried in like the back door of the app. You just can't order it. I tried
to find it on my app. But you sent me.
So I sent you a screenshot because what I did is I Googled Grand Big Mac and there's a link to the app, and that was the screenshot I sent you. So there's like a placeholder there buried in the app that you can't get to through the app, but it does fucking exist. There's just no purchase button. I mean, I'm gonna go into McDonald's and make one because like you make your quads, like you could make one, but that's just fucking nonsense.
No, you can't go. There's no button for Big Mac style in the app. You need to go into the store and say, hey, Javier.
Have you seen like the videos of like the secret menu at McDonald's? Like the guy orders a birthday cake and shit.
Yeah, it's fucking bizarre.
Why is that? Why do
you have a secret fucking menu?
It can't be real. Cannot be real.
Apparently they have one cake frozen at all times.
That's insane.
Of course it is.
For what?
For what?
For what?
A Mick cake. I tell you what, McDonald's is poison. I know it, and I eat it sometimes.
But more importantly, human meat. If let's say it's actually on the menu, you trying it?
On the menu?
If you're at a weird like super high end Illuminati type of fucking place, and they're like
in Thailand,
we have a person fresh.
No,
you're not trying it.
No. Big Mac sauce can't save that. It's weird.
I think I'm fucking trying that if it's on the fucking. If they're ballsy enough to throw a human on the menu, I would like to talk to the chef first.
Cows are delicious.
They are, but I've had that.
What part of the human body would you want to eat?
Whichever one the chef believes is the most delicious.
No. You looking at your own disgusting body, my own disgusting body. What part of your body? I know what part would taste the best, but you have to also buku it.
Well, I mean, look, there's as we know, the fat is the flavor. There's a lot of marbling in this body.
Make some bacon out of my belly.
It would probably be in the gut area, I believe. Maybe like the fleshy part of the thigh. That might be good.
You can get some ham out of the hip.
Yeah, probably.
I'd go shank all day.
Yeah.
I'd also buku my calf in a heartbeat.
Oh, that'd actually be pretty good. Although
red wine.
That's like the only part of my body that seems relatively in shape. So it might be.
Yeah, you got to braise it.
It might be a little tough.
No, you got to braise it.
Yeah. Maybe
you braise the fucking human calf.
Ooh, the love handles. Ooh, make a nice fillet.
That's just too fatty.
Oh, come on. Sear that.
Well, fillet's got no fat.
Oh, come on. You know what the fuck
you're gonna lose
I'm
all the
talking
fucking
about.
meat. Maybe the ribs.
Yeah, maybe the ribs. Yeah.
Maybe fucking little shoulder. Ooh.
Oh, pull the fucking collarbone out. Make some soup, baby.
Yeah. pull fucking Mike.
We got a collarbone, some carrots, some fucking stew going, baby. So you wouldn't do it, huh?
Not if I knew I was doing it, but if I
mean, it's not. This is would you get away with rape? Would you do it thing? This is fucking eating a person.
I don't want to eat a person.
Ah, come on.
No, but I'm.
What about
my
those
theory,
people
though,
alive? They did it without having it fucking cooked for them.
Well, if I'm gonna try to stay alive, I'll fucking eat anything. I don't give a fuck.
No, that's gross.
Do you think different colored people taste
somebody's
different?
Fucking foot.
Do you think race plays into a role for taste?
It definitely does.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we all have different odors.
It's true. Indian people stink.
You know, they probably imagine if they think we stink.
Oh, we do probably. Huh? Maybe we do. I just watched a movie with an Indian guy in it last night. He probably stunk.
What was it?
Monkey Man.
Don't be racist. What was it?
Monkey Man. With Dev Patel.
Oh, he's good. Yeah.
It was basically the Matrix
he's good.
plus.
He does these voices. It sounds like the real guys.
He spoke a different language and everything, but then they spoke English because they're racist.
Are we done with human meat? You want to do some ads? Speaking of eating young boys, Gary Girolamo of the Gary Girolamo Group of Cross Country Mortgage. Buyandrefi.com is the website, and at Buyandrefi is the Instagram, where if you are harvesting young boys, you can send those in the DMs, and he'll send you a rate quote for your mortgage. Andy, how are the numbers? I hear they suck right now.
They are terrible.
They're terrible.
But they are what they are. You gotta marry the house and fuck the rate.
Yeah, you gotta roll with it, man. It's gonna come back around. It has to, right?
Of course it is. Yeah, you buy now and refi later with Gary and both.
Yeah.
Get your dream home.
Get the rates down when you get a new president in there.
Yeah, the rates are going to come down before the election. Yeah. That's what always happens. Gas prices and rates will go down, so it'll look like everything's all good, hunky-dory. Yeah. And then they can look back and say, when I was running for president in 2024, gas prices were $2.33 a gallon.
I lowered gas prices for 6 months of 4 fucking years.
Yeah, my favorite thing. I did it last week when I was yelling, "What at you?" My Biden. What? Oh,
Jesus. That was the end of the show, right? When I was hammered, when everything went fucking shitty. But yeah, if you are gonna buy your house and rape the rent, is that what it is?
Yeah, rape the rate.
Good at these.
You fuck the rate and marry the house.
Oh, there we go. All right. Well, you got to talk to Gary all about raping and houses. Gary Girolamo of the Gary Girolamo Group. Buyandrefi.com is the website, and again at Buy and Refi on Instagram. Buyandrefi with Gary.com, I believe I should have said. Ben Franklin Print Company, 177 North Main Street in Middleton. BenFranklinPrintCo.com is the newly revamped website of Ben Franklin Print Co., where you can create your own designs. You can customize T-shirts, wraps for fucking boats and cars and vans and all kinds of fun shit. If you happen to have a rape van and you want to jazz it up with some wrap, Joe is your guy. Go to BenFranklinPrintCo.com.
You can put an awesome free candy sticker on your van.
Who did the free beef fucking thing?
Mark Mordaunt did that one for us.
Fantastic.
Yeah, he's a talented young man.
On Instagram at BenFranklin_PrintCo. And if you mention F Buddies, you get 10% off your next order, kid. Twist of Fate Brewing, 120 Andover Street in Danvers. That's Route 114 in Danvers, behind or beside the Guitar Center, as we got scolded last week. You scolded me for saying behind, even though you drive behind and park behind the Guitar Center, but it's also in front of the Walmart. You know what? Just put in the fucking GPS. Who the hell uses directions these days? Twisted Fate Brewing.
I actually have a quick story about that after you finish this ad.
TwistedFateBrewing.com is the website. Click on Find Our Beer to find out where Twisted Fate is being poured in bars and where it's being sold in liquor stores. And at Twisted Fate Brewing on Instagram for weekly taproom hours and events. Their Memorial Day weekend hours are up now. Yes, story.
Directions. Giving directions, Mike. It's 2024. You don't have to give directions anymore. You don't have to. Okay. People have everything they need.
This is true. This is true.
But because I have a boat and I have a dock.
Drink.
I was trying to avoid not putting my dock in myself this year because it's a pain in the ass and I'm old.
Yeah.
And we try to get some country good old boy fucking redneck inbreds to help us. And the guy calls me up on Saturday and said, "Yeah, I'm out looking at docks right now." So okay, he goes, "I'll look at y'all's today." Sounds good. I'm actually up here. I meet you there in an hour. Okay, what's the address? And I give him the route my lake is on, the road. It's on a main route, a numbered route in Maine.
So you have two homes with confusing addresses.
No, the dock. I don't live on the lake.
Okay.
I live a mile from the lake, but we have lake access.
Don't say like it's weird. Some people do have houses on the lake.
No, of course. I just don't. I'm not flexing on my lake house. I have a house near a lake.
You're flexing on your boat.
Yes. So we put the dock in the water. We rent space from someone who thinks they own the land. It's a whole shit show. It doesn't matter.
Sure.
I give them the route it's on and the cross street that the dock goes in. Mm-hmm. So if you drive to this exact point where this street meets this route, this numbered route, you're there. I drive down. He says, on my way.
Yep.
Okay. I drive on down. I parked right at that exact point. My big white truck sitting there waiting. About 10 minutes goes by. This red GMC pickup comes down the street I told him to go to.
Mm-hmm.
He did it. He's there. He stops at the end, looks at me, looks at the lake, takes a left, and drives away. So I'm like, that's definitely them. I've never met the guy. I'm like, that felt like so them. Like that person was confused.
That is Skeeter.
Well, I get a phone call from some random Maine number, 207, go fuck yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I can't find you. I said, well, I think I gave
you just looking at me.
I think I gave you what you needed. And he goes, well, you told me this street. I ain't seen this street yet. I've been driving for 4 miles. I said, you driving a red GMC? He goes, yeah. I go, well, you drove down that street to get to the lake, so I think you found the street. Right. And he just kept driving. He's like, well, you didn't give me an address. I told you this street and this road, and you found it perfect. You did a great job.
You did it, pal.
You just kept driving.
Right.
And then he looked at it and started getting all squirrely about doing it. Mike, it's 3 pieces of dock. You float them out with a kayak, right?
Yeah.
You drop the poles, you level it, you tighten the screws and connect 3 pieces. It's not hard. It's just I'm old and feeble and I can't get help to help me do it. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm willing to pay.
Yeah.
I do it. I've done it in under 2 hours with one person.
Okay.
It's not a crazy big project. I just don't want to do it this year. First he goes, I can't get the dock pieces down here. I don't have a truck for that. You're a dock installer, sir.
Wait a minute. So he's already committed to finding where this location is, then let you know he can't bring the dock to you.
Yeah, he needs me to do it.
Wouldn't that be wouldn't that be something you mentioned before actually going there?
I couldn't be more clear about what I have. There's 4 boats that go on this dock.
Right.
There's 2 sections of 20-foot aluminum docking. And we bought an extra 10-footer afterwards because we needed a little more space. So 3 sections, 20, 20, and 10. The way I transport it down there is I put it on my boat trailer.
Sure.
But I have to put the boat in the water to do that. And if I put the boat in the water, I have no place to put the boat unless I'm building a dock. It has to be a whole situation where all 3 things have to work in connection.
Sure.
Yeah. Didn't give me a price. Couldn't get the dock down there. Needed me to bring it down myself. And long story short, I'm doing a dock this Saturday.
At what point do you just be like, my man, we're done here,
buddy? Piss off.
We're so done.
Well, I don't know. What don't you know? It's the easiest fucking dock in the history of docks.
I'll say that looks like a dock over there.
I have more help this year, which is nice. One of my wife's cousins, who also has a boat in that water, he moved back here and he's helping now, so that's
fantastic.
He's an adult. Want to hear a quick Dave Panette story?
I would love to hear a Dave Panette story.
Dave's got a new did a collaboration with Apartment Brewing where there's a YouTube video which I'm halfway through where Dave and this brewer come up with a recipe. Dave from Twisted Fate come up with a recipe where they would brew the exact same beer. The guy would brew 1 batch in his apartment, which is why he's the apartment brewer, and Dave would brew it at the actual brewery. And they wanted to see if it came out differently.
Is this guy is he an actual brewer? Or is he just doing this shit for the YouTubes?
He's a YouTuber, but I think he knows how to brew beer. He in the video, he actually said,
you can brew home brews. I mean, people have been doing it forever.
I don't know. It's funny though, is he must be legit enough because in the video, he said that Dave was following his YouTube long before Dave had a brewery. So this guy must be a legit home brew kind of guru.
Sure.
Because Dave started out as a home brewer as well.
Okay. I didn't know.
Yeah, he started. I didn't know a lot of things either. Apparently, he was a teacher that got laid off during COVID, and at that time, it's like they've been talking about starting a brewery, anyways. Him and his wife and his sister and brother-in-law, and when he was laid off, it's like when it was time to they jumped on it, found a space, did blah blah blah.
We should have had Dave on at the Cabaret show, but we had too many pissing stories.
Yeah, too many, and people being dragged around with leashes and such. And the money drops.
Oh, so much good stuff. God, I can't wait to do that again.
Yeah. So anyways, yeah. So Dave sends me the link to the show.
Yeah.
And then sends me a screenshot of the comments where someone says Dave has diabetes.
Okay.
Like he's unhealthy. He's going to die.
Sure. That's what that
means.
It's
aggressive. That's aggressive.
That's super aggressive.
So it's a group chat with me, Mo, and Dave. Mo from Mo Beer and Craft Beer Mafia.
Yeah.
It's the group chat we started to make this beer happen.
Nighthawk and Dragon, which is available now in stores and on tap at Twisted Fate Brewing.
Yeah, it's better than the first batch.
That's what you keep saying. I can't wait to try it next weekend.
Yep, I got shirts for you, beer for you. I got it all.
Jesus Christ!
Why ship it if I just hand it to you?
You might have to drive me home if you're gonna do that. I'm not gonna carry that shit around.
That's true. That's true.
You know what happened? I couldn't even keep a sweatshirt when I was last time with you.
Maybe I'll ship it.
Yeah, well, probably.
It's yeah. So Dave sends the screenshot.
Mom's not even home. She's in Europe, so you can't even swing by and say hi.
It's funny the choice of words you use there. I can swing by, can I?
Yeah, well, you do.
I do swing by.
I stopped pretending that you need permission. You just do.
Yeah, she has pineapples on her fucking hot walls, and she has purple doors.
Upside down pineapples, brother.
Yeah, and sometimes after I get done chugging beer, I yell Europe at the toilet. It's all connected. So Dave sends the screenshot, and then a GIF of diabetes with that guy. What's his fucking
Wilford Brimley.
Wilford Brimley, and Dave's laughing his ass off at the quote that the guy saying he has diabetes.
Yeah,
and Mo's like, I'd fucking lose my mind. And Dave's like, oh, I know I'm big. Well, I like beer, I like food, and I'm happy.
Here's the thing. All of this story checks out.
Yeah.
Dave knows who he is, and as he said, Dave's happy, he likes food and beer, and Mo is super sensitive. So yes, all of this shit checks way out.
And it was just funny. I'm thinking to myself, like, fucking Dave is such one of us.
Yeah. Fuck it.
He enjoys some good food. He likes a beef, some pizza, some fucking wings.
Yes.
He drinks beer.
We are not thin. We don't have abs.
No, we're not. We're not that. You know, although Mike, and this will be our next topic.
Sure.
You know, segues are our specialty.
Oh, we're so good at them.
If I had tits and knew how to wear makeup, I could be on the cover of a Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue, because fatties are welcome. Anyway, so Dave is one of us, and I love that he just fuck you. I'm fat. Get over it.
Hunter McGrady.
Anything else?
Is her name.
Yes, this fucking pig, this giant fucking cow. This stuff. I don't care that she's big. I don't care. That's live your life.
Yeah.
I don't like the promotion of fat. It's unhealthy. We're not healthy people. Me, you, and Dave aren't going to live to our fucking potential age.
Nope.
Most likely not, unless we make major lifestyle changes.
Major lifestyle changes.
And this fucking cow, this fucking pig of a fucking person, who, like, she's not just a little chubby. She's not like, oh, she's got a little. No, she's fucking fat.
Yeah.
She's Lizzo fat.
Actually, she is. Yeah, she's
on the fucking cover of the swimsuit issue.
Yeah. And here's the funny thing about this. That is a severely doctored photo as well.
Yeah.
So that's not even what she looks like.
She probably has fucking pimples on her ass and pock marks and stretch marks and fucking other gross things that every fat person has.
But come on.
Like
come on now. Would you?
What? So let me finish my sentence. I'm a 95%er, I'd say.
Yeah.
95%er. Out. Fucking out. She's way too fat for me. She weighs more than me, and she's not as tall as me. Yeah. That's a deal breaker.
Yeah, it's tough.
She's in the threes.
So you actually Googled, how tall is she?
I don't know. I just guessed. I'm pretty tall. I don't fucking... that's the thing is, that's how gross she is. I didn't Google.
Yeah.
I Google everybody.
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 You didn't throw Hunter McGrady nude into Google?
I didn't even know her name till just now. That's how much I didn't care. I'm like, oh, God, fatty, no. Just too fat.
But come on, Andy. She's brave. She's stunning and brave.
She's strong, stunning, brave, and fat as fuck.
She's a strong woman.
No, I freaking hate it. I just hate it. Why? Don't put her on the cover. Don't promote it. She's not healthy.
How did you? So to that, because it was definitely one of the more recent ones. How did you feel when they threw Martha Stewart up there? Because she did that cover too.
I'd still fuck Martha Stewart.
Okay, fair enough.
Martha Stewart is ageless.
Yeah.
You ever see her modeling pictures? What the fuck?
Well, again, very overtouched, but yeah.
What, in the 50s?
Oh!
No,
I think the recent one she put out there where they're airbrushed to dick.
No, when she was a young model. Holy. What a fucking absolute smoke Martha Stewart was back in the day.
Yeah. I
was still trying to fuck Martha Stewart in the 90s.
Sure.
I used to watch her show. I wanted
trying. You were sending fan mail.
It's just a couple of letters with Polaroids.
Here's a Polaroid of my fucking cock.
It's a medium dick for you, Martha. You like medium dick? No, I don't like the promotion of unhealthy lifestyles.
Yeah.
For like to act like it's a good thing. I'm not saying like high five and fat dudes at a football game. Great. That's not promoting that lifestyle. It's promoting football. Mm-hmm. But to put her in a fucking swimsuit, doctor her face up, make her look pretty, and say, oh, this is ideal. No, it's not fucking ideal. Right. She's fat. I'm fat. She's fat. None of us are going to live very long.
We can see, and that's kind of the thing. Like we can be like Dave said, we can be fat. We can be happy. We like food. We like beer. We like fucking chicken wings, et cetera, et cetera. But nobody's trying to put us on a fucking magazine.
Now, see, that's one of the things. I made the calendar.
Exactly.
Years ago.
Exactly.
But that was a joke because we're also fucking fat.
Yeah. But I guess my point is, I mean, professionally, I mean, mainstream, you see a lot more of celebrating fat women than you do fat men.
It's true. 100% true.
You know what I mean? And I, from a business standpoint, I get it because both of them are geared towards women now. Like the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue used to be geared towards men before we had these little devices in our pocket that could watch horse fucking. You know, now it's a Wild West. We don't have to worry about fucking. We got the swimsuit issue. Oh my god, that one you can almost see a nipple in. Who gives a fuck?
I remember watching the shooting, the camera, like the filming of the camera work on HBO, and like you saw Kathy Ireland's ass cheek and you jerked off right away.
Flipped out.
Oh my god!
12-year-old heart starts fluttering.
Yep. Not anymore.
But now it's basically a fashion magazine. And so they're both now geared towards women, and apparently they're both geared towards fat women because now it's like you get fat women in the swimsuit issue and you get black guys with abs in the regular issues. So it's I mean,
it's all for women. It's Playgirl.
It's all for women. 100%.
You mean you can just listen, here's the thing though, Mike. You say these kids now can just watch porn, but did you see what happened?
Go on.
Pornhub has stopped that. It's over. Pornhub has taken a step forward in the fight against childhood pornographic video viewing.
How so?
I mean, not that I'd ever go there because I have sex every day with a woman, but I did hear from someone who doesn't have sex every day with a woman.
Big old swinging cock Ferg over here.
Yeah, it's every day. Just like pound town, maybe more than once. Just fucking. Because I'm an adult man. I have high T instead of low T.
You have the lowest.
My T's so high. My T's so high that it's like Jumptown high.
You're keeping that T high.
That's right. But if you go to Pornhub.com, the website that is the go-to place for mainstream porn, not the weird shit you're probably into. But if you want to watch regular porn, you have to click.
Yeah.
You have to click a button. Like actually touch your phone screen is a button that says, I am older than 18.
Sure.
So if you as a 16-year-old boy with a fucking throbbing hard young dick,
they've had these types of things like forever, but it's always been hilarious because it's like, what fucking weirdo is like, oh shit, I guess I can't click.
Well, no, you're not gonna lie.
Of course you can't lie.
You're gonna sin. We're gonna be a sinner now.
One of them, years and years ago. One of them, hilariously, if you clicked no, it actually dumped you out to Disney.com.
That's hilarious.
It was really fucking funny.
We can get raped.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, Walt Disney was a rapist Nazi. We all know it. Hope he's not alive to sue us, but he's a rapist and a Nazi.
He's frozen, so.
If he wakes up, he's going to be pissed.
He's going to be so pissed.
He'll be suing the F-buddies for all we're worth. Nothing.
Old hair plugs is over there fucking throwing them out. Let's get these motherfuckers.
And I was on a was on a drink website yesterday because my wife asked me to recreate the cocktail we had at our anniversary dinner.
Sure.
And I had to go to, I typed in, the ingredients and try to figure out ratios because it had elderflower liqueur in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never worked with elderflower liqueur because I'm straight. And I never bartended at a place that would have drinks that had elderflower liqueur in them.
Sure.
So I had to go to this website with cocktail ideas. And that website asked me how old I was. It said, "What's your date of birth?" And I was like, well, thank God.
Yeah.
Because if I wasn't 21, I'd have to leave.
No, that's another one. They have that weird fucking cover your ass thing. Like if you ever go to like a beer or a liquor fucking Instagram page, they all have the disclaimer, cannot follow if you're under 21. It's like fucking you can't stop them.
Yeah.
There's no absolute way you can stop anybody from this shit.
Nope.
Pornhub is just pissed that they're not OnlyFans. Let's be quite fucking honest.
Well, yeah, they
missed the boat.
They fucked up.
Yeah,
they've live cam girls. Who the fuck's paying for that? Throwing coins and shit.
So Pornhub, and it's because I watched a documentary. I believe it's on Netflix about it, and Pornhub in its inception was basically like YouTube for porn. So it was basically anybody can upload anything. It was user based. And which obviously got them into a lot of trouble because there was a lot of copyright and revenge porn and underage porn. And, the cycle is what it is.
Stuff.
We are the worst. People are the worst, and that's what you're going to get when you source the public as your fucking thing. So when they started pulling back on that was like just before COVID. And they started like dumping accounts and dumping all this stuff and dumping anything that you can't, if you don't upload your ID, you can't fucking blah, 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 blah. And they were going completely legitimate, like, the companies like Vivid and stuff like that. Meanwhile, over here, OnlyFans is like, oh no, we're going to do user-based and we're going to pay the users and we're going to blah, 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 blah. And they just fucking took off. And now OnlyFans is like an acceptable business, basically. You can, that's, people are getting fucking stupid rich off fucking feet pics and shoving, food in their face, huh?
I don't understand. I'll never get OnlyFans.
I don't understand.
What? I think I do know one draw is you can pay to talk to these girls. A lot of guys don't.
Can you though?
Well,
or are you talking to just fucking AI at this point?
Yeah, probably AI. But I think that's the draw for some of these lonely fucks.
Because let's be honest. All right, let's pretend we're OnlyFans girls for a second here, and let's pretend we're actually successful ones. We're making tens. Let's be modest. Say tens of thousands of dollars a month doing this. Am I really up at 4 a.m. talking to some fucking guy about his dick?
Do you think they farm it out to Bangladesh or something like that?
They definitely do.
Oh, look at the dick.
They have like a shitload of automated AI generated responses that if this keyword is mentioned in this, here comes the response. Oh, baby, yeah.
Show me your tits.
That's basically the default for all of them. Oh, baby, yeah. Show me more.
Are you stroking your cock? Oh,
yeah.
Oh, you're going to make me come.
We've all called tech support before. It's the same fucking people.
I was on the phone with Eastern Bank tech support the other day. I wanted to fucking murder someone.
You've seen CB4, right? The Chris Rock movie from
yeah.
And when they go to one of the guys, he's working at a fucking phone sex thing. He's like, but it's a gay one, of course. And he's like, oh yeah. You got great balls. You got big fucking balls. I'm licking your fucking balls. Can you get me the fuck out of here? The same shit.
Yeah, same exactly. Someone just asked for a North Shore beef in Florida. I don't know. Drive.
Were they asking for you to send one, or if we can tell them where it is? Because Boston Beef by the Sea in Lauderdale.
He's asking someone to send him one. Drive to fucking Fort Lauderdale.
Drive to Fort Lauderdale. Be a man.
Yeah,
literally,
his fucking signs on the walls.
His fucking shop.
Yeah, Fort Lauderdale, Boston Beef by the sea. What the fuck?
Sea, yeah.
Well, there's also a beef and sea in like
It's on the West Coast. Yeah.
On the West Coast, yeah. And then there's like 4 Kellys. Fucking figure it out.
Yeah. It's called what? Beef and Sea, right?
Beef and Sea, that's near
like
Tampa.
10, 15 minutes outside of Tampa. And then there's like a bunch of Kellys, Naples, Sarasota, in that general area. Yeah.
You can figure it. When you go to Kelly's, you can ask for it rare and sliced thin, and they will do it. Oh, it'll be okay.
Isn't it weird because of the owners that the Kellys in Florida does better beef than the Kellys in Revere?
It's not weird at all. good business people own the Kelly's in Florida. Intelligent folk. I'm actually they message me a lot. I'm like, do I get into bed with Kelly's? I feel like that'd be the sellout move.
Unless, and who else would it be? But you're the guy that turns around the reputation.
I could fix Kelly's. Be the guy.
Andy Ferg returns Kelly's to its glory.
Just
the fucking headlines write themselves, sir.
Just the Revere. Just the Revere location. I'm not dealing with Saugus. Fuck that. Fuck Saugus.
And he's having a private phone call. He's like, here's the thing. The guys that own Florida, sell them Revere. Done.
Yeah. Well, yeah, give him Revere.
Pay this man his monies.
Solve the problem.
But yeah, so while we're still kind of on the topic, so the Goodfellas thing.
The fucking disclaimer?
I sent you the picture.
Yeah.
This has been making the rounds on social media like constantly this week. So on AMC, when Goodfellas shows, there is a disclaimer at the beginning of the film, and my assumption is it pops up at the beginning when it comes back from commercial break because AMC has commercials. This film includes language and or cultural stereotypes that are inconsistent with today's standards of inclusion and tolerance and may offend some viewers. Andy,
Mike,
comment.
It's this fucking pussification of the world is what it is. Like, Jaws was a PG fucking movie, and there's tits and shark eating people.
The opening scene has full bush.
Yeah, like
it's a shot now, straight up into the woman's vagina.
Now we have to put disclaimers because Joe Pesci might get murdered and they bury a body. It's a fucking movie. It's not real. It's pretend. It's
an Italian stereotype and it's fucking offensive.
It's the fucking truth. It's a fucking true story.
That's the funniest part. It is a fucking true story.
The heist happened and Henry Hill exists.
Yeah.
It's not like you're making fun of people. They existed. You're just telling the story.
So I feel two ways about it. One is exactly what you just said. It's ridiculous. This same exact warning is at the front of every fucking Disney film made before yesterday, because obviously they're all fucking offensive. But also on the flip side, if this 5-second disclaimer is at the front of the film and they don't touch the film, I'm fine.
Fine. It's better than ending.
Like they could be doing hatchet job. Like remember, so I don't know if you remember, but it was one of the anniversaries. It was right around 97 when George Lucas was putting out the Star Wars again, and he was editing new shit into it. Spielberg was going to put E.T. out again, and there's a scene where the kids fly their bikes. It's the fucking classic scene where the bikes fly up over the cops. Well, he digitally removed the cops' shotguns and put walkie-talkies in their hands because we didn't want to be violently threatening children with guns. Now, obviously, that backlash worked in the positive way because in subsequent releases, they put the guns back in the cops' hands.
Give me back my guns.
Give me my fucking guns.
Out of my cold, dead hands.
But that's where this like kind of helps, because it's like as long as you flash it up on the front of the movie 5 fucking seconds, hey, if you're a fucking pussy, you might be offended by this, and then you leave the movie as is, fantastic. I am all for these types of fucking warnings, because the world is fucking terrible and a bunch of fucking pussies, and I got to use it.
Nailed it.
And if this subsides, these fucking people, and I get to watch my movies, fine.
I wonder something right now, Mike.
What's that?
Does your board beep Instagram?
No. But I also self-censor when I do that.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is a professional.
Yeah, fucking. Don't worry. I've done that trick on Real Radio before too.
We're a professional. I like it. All right, that's good. We can edit that part out. No, you're right. You're right about that. But I hate that it has to be done.
Oh, of course,
because it's fucking told.
It's one of those things, and we talk about it ad nauseum so much it's not even worth putting into an actual topic. But go on any Facebook post with over 30 comments, and you're gonna get the fucking white knighting. It's nonsense, especially God. If the topic is a woman. Like what we talked about earlier with the swimsuit thing, the post I got that from. The boys were out in droves. Oh, you need to leave her alone. She is a beautiful, strong woman. And I'm like, that's a guy saying that shit. Guy, she doesn't know you. She's not gonna fuck you.
People are fucking. I happen to have a 17-year-old daughter, and I have raised her. She's super liberal.
Yeah.
She's a feminist, but she's a fucking realist, and she knows how fucking stupid that is. And I make her watch offensive TV.
Well, she's a modern kid, but she's also your kid.
Yeah. She watched the Brady roast with me. She loved it. Dying laughing.
We talked about that the other week. My mother loved it.
Yeah.
If my mother, who can't stand this show, like the Brady roast, anyone bitching and moaning about the jokes on the Brady roast.
Do you know what else?
That's gonna get exhausting.
What else your mom loves? This dick. It's so sad. It's so sad though, but you have to say those things. But you have to say those things because people are fucking pussies and get offended by everything. It's the coloring books and fucking corner and safe space generation that they hear a word wrong and they have to go fucking hide in some safe space and be a fucking pussy.
My favorite thing to do when you get those like I said, the white knights, for lack of a better term, in the comments, is to just
why they can't be black knights.
You know damn well why they can't be black knights. Hit the reply button. and as sarcastically as possible, usually with a slow clap gif. Well done, sir. I bet they're going to be so proud of you, and you are going to be in their good. Basically, they don't care. They don't know you.
No one cares.
Nobody cares. These fucking celebrities don't know you, pal. You're defending an inanimate object, basically.
People on the internet, for the most part, are complete pieces of shit.
Yes. And it's kind of fun. That's the point of the internet, isn't it?
Yeah. I go on there. I make
built a
beef
brand
memes
out of it.
Of course, but I take pictures of roast beef sandwiches
with
and make
a corporate
memes out of them.
credit card now.
Yeah, we got a credit card coming. We're big timing. Like I say to my friend, I said, I found this cool glory hole picture with a hot dog. Can you shove a beef in there instead? And Mark Mordaunt puts a giant fucking beef in there.
Saw that.
Yeah, and we get ourselves 500 likes real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, here's something funny. Speaking of my helpers, my true number ones, Dan Bob asked me today. He's like, because I'm accepting corporate sponsorships for FERG Fest. I got a couple, not as many as I'd like, but Dan has a business and his family business. As we know, he can't have good taste buds because he pumps shit for a living.
It's funny because I only learned through that whole ordeal that it was his business.
Yeah,
I thought he worked for them.
It's his dad's technically business.
You know what I mean?
Him and his dad.
I thought it was like a company, like just some company, and that was his job. I had no fucking idea until this all came through. I'm like, oh, interesting, good for him.
You know what Dan? Dan makes a ton of money doing, which I shouldn't say about Pornhub, OnlyFans. No, I'm just kidding. He had his company, his trucks get.
I don't know when you're joking anymore with those types of comments because he promotes it way too much for it to be fake.
He'll get his company gets hired by the town because it's a coastal town in Gloucester.
Look, out of curiosity, I've clicked through. It's a real fucking thing.
I know it's a real thing. I know. I tried to do an Only Beefs one and it didn't accept me.
I've been rejected by OnlyFans like 4 fucking times.
Yeah, it's bullshit. Yeah. And Dan's just out there dumping dick.
Yeah, fucking cocksucker.
So he says to me, now Dan's one of like,
look, I'm going to dump this load tonight anyway. Somebody might want to pay for it. Yeah.
So Dan's one of my like inner circle beef group guys, OG mod, fucking one of the best content creators we have. The almost getting arrested at Zeno's.
Fantastic.
It's like the greatest thing. So he says to me, he's like, how much to become a corporate sponsor? How does someone become a corporate sponsor of FERG Fest? I said, money and a sign.
Yep.
I go, you give me a sign and money and we put it up there. And he's like, how much is it? I said, well, for who? You or someone else? He's like, me. I go, just bring a fucking sign, Dan. You want to pay me? You who's given me so much fucking incredible content over the years.
If you get the fucking dunk tank and the man's gonna get up in there in a fucking Speedo, at least plaster his fucking business on the wall.
Yeah, exactly. I
mean, come on.
I was almost
hairs here. Jesus Christ, come on.
For I'm gonna say a nanosecond. I'm like, give him no, give him the fucking thing it's free.
Does my voice
Bring
sound weird? I'm kind of getting a little self-conscious because new microphone in my head.
You sound great.
Oh, okay.
I sound terrible. You sound great.
You're a little soft, but that might be my headphones. But
I just have a bad voice. That's the problem. Yeah. I'm not given the gift of voice. I'm given the gift of fat.
I was given the gift of voice. Unfortunately, also apparently an attitude problem. So I can't work on radio.
Nope, you do have that.
I'm hard to work with.
All right, so we can hit a few more topics here.
Let's do some sponsors. Do Anthony's while I take a piss.
Oh, Anthony's in Tewksbury. Anthony's Tewksbury.com, at ARB Tewksbury on the Instagrams. Home of some creative creations. They have a grilled cheese on sourdough beef you can get right now. I think it's named after me. I don't even know. It's 2 grilled cheese sandwiches on sourdough with beef smashed in between. Delicious. They have the beef Beano, which is a submarine sandwich full of beef. Beef, cheese, mayo, onion rings on an 18-inch long sub roll. I've seen your mom take it down twice, but it's really difficult to do. They're great people over there at Anthony's. They're in Tewksbury. Do you have Google? You can Google where they are in Tewksbury. They're near the Treehouse Brewery, also in Tewksbury. So get yourself some beers. Go to Anthony's, get a beef. Live the dream. I guess we're gonna do Priority Capital next. At PriorityCapital.com. Priority Capital on Instagram. What they do is this. They do business loans. If you need a loan to do something and, you don't feel like opening a credit card or dealing with a big bank and all the hoops you jump through, you hit up Priority Capital. And you need something for your business. You need a new truck. You need a lawnmower for your landscape business, a bobcat. You need some machinery, some equipment that's going to make you money, but you don't have the capital right this second to buy it. Maybe you need a gutter machine for your gutter business or some ladders for your painting business. Hit a Priority Capital. Get a quick 10 Gs. Buy the thing you need to run your business. Because as you know, these things, they like printing money. You buy something that makes money, and then you pay back your loan right quick, and boom, you're in business. You're living the fucking dream. You're not dealing with banks and bullshit. Who else do we talk about next? The Cabaret Lounge next? Cabaret Lounge in Peabody at the Cabaret Lounge on Instagram. One of the more fun Instagrams to follow. Just yesterday. Huh?
At Cabaret Lounge Peabody.
Okay, just yesterday there was a girl who was just a bartender, just shaking her tits.
Oh yeah, they do that.
And I clicked her profile as you do.
As you do.
And I found out I'm actually really good friends with her boyfriend. I didn't recognize her.
What I've been very happy about over the last few months is, when you do that, you see the pitch, see the video, click on the profile. How many of them actually follow me?
And follow Harambe.
And they all follow Harambe, or he follows them. But like, oh shit, I didn't even know you fucking followed me. All right, follow back.
Yeah, of course.
Follow back, girl.
Back. Well, yesterday when I found the girl with the tits shaking, as a hard follow back.
Hard follow back.
And then I'm looking at the picture. I'm like, is that Van in her first picture?
See,
I've known Van for fucking 20 years. My boy Van.
I like that kind of content on my feed.
And then I remembered Van was dating a bartender from the Cabaret for the last 10 years.
Yep. Their Facebook page last post was about a week ago.
2017.
About a week ago. But it's it's a picture of a well-shaped ass with a nice Coors Light bottle right between the cheeks.
Oh, then the commented cunt. That's not from the Cabaret.
No shut shit,
up.
Dummy.
Nice ass.
No shit, dummy. Just jerk off and shut your face.
My pal Lawrence, he reached out via text the other day, telling me to come put some FERG Fest flyers up over there. I'm going to make my way across town to do that because,
yeah.
Got to have a reason to go to the cab.
Oh, of course you do.
Still trying to find time to fucking do the Robbie Rose theme video over there, but he's busy. I'm busy.
Oh, he's Let's see, back on Toucher's show, right? Toucher and Hardy. He was doing the Celtics game with them.
Oh yeah, he does. He'll do stuff with them. Man in the Street stuff. Yeah,
it's. I saw it on.
He's the right guy to have that.
It was either Facebook or Instagram. But it was one of those like, Hardy and Road Steamer are back. The old BCN days.
Well, Hardy got this new gig and he's killing it. And Road Steamer's a friggin' content machine. Why wouldn't you hook back up with him?
Of course, absolutely. That's
a good show. I enjoyed that show.
Nick's Pizza Subs and Roast Beef.
I was just there the other day.
207 Essex Street, Beverly. Nick's Pizza Beverly is the website. 5% off every online order. Nick's_Pizza Beverly is the Instagram, where if the pinned post, of course, is still Thai laws. This is not bullshit roast beef.
Hot damn. That was one of my best accomplishments when I made that phone call because I couldn't stay. Even though it sounds like I'm in the video.
Sneaky Andy Ferg. Sneaky.
I called and I said, do you know who this is?
Yeah. Do you know who this is?
Oh, I don't want to go through with anybody. No, I needed to get to the point quick. I was in a hurry. You got 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Get some fucking beefs to Phil McGee's. Ty Law's there. He wants to try the sandwich.
Fuck yeah.
When I was there the other day getting the beef, they have this annoying smoke alarm in there that goes off like every 2 minutes.
Okay.
Just goes beep. You know, like the low battery sensor. It's been going. I asked. I found like, listen, do you hear that? And she's like, yeah. I go, why don't you just fix it? Can you just fix it? Or throw it across? Get rid of it. Yeah. She's like, we can't.
Why not?
We've tried everything. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. They'd never answer. They can't fix it. They're well aware. I'm like, if I worked here, I would fucking kill myself.
The only assumption, and only because I dealt with this with my place, we have installed smoke alarms, and it's super weird fucking looking. So it looks like an outlet plate, but with like a rubber hole that's probably the size of like a large, like the headphone jack type of thing, about that size. And when I was getting my place renovated, I went to the guys. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck this is. I don't know what it does, but fucking pull it out and plaster over it. And like a couple days later, like, I think this is your smoke alarm here, guy. You might want to check with the HOA and see if you can actually pull that. Good thing they told me that, because you're not supposed to pull them out. And,
no,
and they do checks every once in a while.
So,
but mine doesn't beep every fucking 6 minutes.
Nixon Beverly's awesome, but that smoke alarm's got to fucking go.
So
it's just order
online, get 5% off, run in, and hopefully it's not within those 6 minutes you get the fucking smoke alarm beep.
I was talking to my man, and the guy who owns the place is such fucking hot shit. They're such nice people. I've been going there for years and years, long before they sponsored this.
Of course you did.
And they've always been, of course, it has beef and they're delicious. They're always so nice in there.
Yeah.
And Paco, how you doing? How's your sister? How's Albania?
Speaking of wonderful people, Justin Mario, Priority Capital.
I already did Priority. You
already Priority Capital. Well, Justin Mario's still a wonderful person.
He sure is. I got to hook up with him, so we have to have drinks and things.
Well, I'm sure he's going to be at FERG Fest, and I'm sure he's going to adopt me again and take me to Cabaret.
Yes, you'll be part of the family. You'll be the new child.
Look at this fucking synergy we have here.
Oh yeah. We're hitting all cylinders right now.
Priority Capital adopting me, taking me to the Cabaret. It's all one big fucking mess.
Just a big mess of cum.
Just a big mess, and it's sticky as shit. Where are we going? Wheelbarrow?
We're gonna do a quick wheelbarrow, and then we're gonna hit the Kate McKinnon thing. We'll do the word of the week.
All right. God, we have so much other bullshit to get to.
I know. It's just I want to watch the Celtics at some point tonight.
Well,
they started.
All right. So you sent me this picture. Apparently, I didn't update Messenger, and I was drunk, so I was flipping out. What the fuck is wrong with Messenger?
Yeah, it was messed up. So the town of Marblehead had a whale, a giant, I think like a blue whale, a big old fucking whale. Wash ashore, big old motherfucker, and it was dead. Yeah, obviously.
Yeah,
they didn't need Kramer out there to fucking resuscitate it.
Right,
golf ball and such. It's dead whale, and it's starting to stink. As you know, it's summer here today. It started. Summer became a thing today.
It was summer today in New England. It's fall tomorrow.
Yeah. So they had to get rid of this whale, but like this fucking big gooey fucking mess of just flesh and rotting carcass, you can't just pick it up. They didn't know what to do. Now, I would have done something different than they did.
There's like 8,000 better options than what they did.
What they did is they called Menino Construction and said, bring in a front end loader. Bring in a fucking big piece of machinery that can dig a fucking hole.
We're gonna bury the well down on the beach.
So they dug I'm going to say an 8 foot to 10 foot deep hole.
Mm-hmm.
Big enough to accommodate this whale. And then there's a video where this machine shoves the whale in the hole, just pukes herself into the fucking hole.
I didn't see the video.
It's gross.
Blah, blah.
You can just hear the sound. Just fucking vomit itself in the hole. And then they just cover it over and they drive away. Do you know how fucking bad that's going to smell?
Yes. It's sand. It's not fucking dirt. It's not soil. It's not a fucking cemetery. It's literally, I don't know what, I'm looking at the picture. It's what, like 50 feet from the fucking water?
Yeah, Mike, the tide might get it.
The tide is, they're hitting water. You can see in some of these pictures, they're hitting water.
Yeah, you're going to get the tide. It's sand. You know when you bury a person, you embalm them and put them in a box? That still doesn't fucking smell. They put them in
an airtight box when they do this shit.
No, this whale just goes fucking to sleep in a dirt nap here, a shallow grave by a fucking ocean. It's going to smell so fucking bad. Yeah. It's going to be ridiculous. I don't even, the town of Marblehead is fucking retarded.
So fucking dumb.
And I work there all the time. I've never seen something so dumb.
And I don't know what so the picture in the top right and bottom left, what is that? Is that someone's home or is that like a restaurant or hotel?
It's a house.
Huh?
That's the house.
It's a house. I can't hear you.
It's someone's house.
Okay, there you are. There you are.
That's someone's house.
That's someone's house.
Oh,
so they were sitting there living, watching this, and
that is someone's house. Someone lives there.
Nobody was like, "Hey, should we call somebody because our property is your what's going on here?"
The person who took the pictures.
You're coming. You're basically me last show.
I've done nothing.
You're coming and going. No.
I mean, can you hear me now?
There you are.
Not at all.
No, there you are.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. I will touch nothing. I'll be quiet.
All right.
No, the person who took these pictures is taking the picture from their house.
Okay.
Am I gone again?
No, you're good.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Keep going.
Okay. So that's how this guy's at his own house. That's how it's his residential area. This house is everywhere.
Oh, so this is a homeowner. Okay, that makes more sense that he's now pissed off. I hope he's pissed off. I hope he's not like fucking. Oh, this is
no.
He
just took the pictures. No, someone said, "Oh no, one tied in. It's already exposed again." He's like, "No, it's not. I can see it from my house." I'm like, first of all, settle down, S's.
Right.
You can hear the fucking tone already from your voice. We know what you are.
Every one of the fucking tech support guys when I was trying to fix the audio problems were all S's. They love the YouTubes.
At least they weren't Bangladeshians.
At least they get to the fucking point quick. They don't spend 20 minutes being like, so, hey, pump that YouTube, fucking subscribe, ring the bell, and stick a fucking finger in my bum.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Let's do a quick response to this fucking SNL list the Boston Globe put out.
Christ's sakes, what a disaster that was. So
the Boston Globe, I'm aware of this because of Toucher and Hardy. They talked about it the other day, and I'm like, wait, that's not real.
Right. No, it is.
You losing me again?
You're in and out, but keep going.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. No. Why am I in and out? Boston Globe put out a list of the number one SNL cast members of all time, did an NCAA tournament bracket style.
Yeah.
Where they pitted, they ranked 64 people and put them against other individual matchups to get to the who's the best ever.
It's fucking insane.
And not to kill the lead, they picked Kate fucking McKinnon.
Yeah.
As the best SNL cast member ever.
Mm-hmm.
The one who plays Ellen, Justin Bieber, Hillary Clinton, she's great. She's great. But as the best cast member of all fucking time?
Yeah.
Is that who we're going to say is the GOAT of SNL? Remember you were telling me earlier that on her path to this greatness.
Yep.
Did she beat Chris Farley? Did Tina Fey beat Chris Farley? And then she beat Tina Fey.
Tina Fey
beat Chris Farley.
Beat Chris Farley. Yeah.
That's stupid.
And then Tina Fey beat Amy Poehler, which fine, they're basically the same person. And then Kate beat Tina Fey to go 1-on-1 in the finals with John fucking Belushi. I'm angry like about that one. Like you're gonna go Kate McKinnon over John Belushi. Like I don't care about the rest of her journey, even though it included beating Will Ferrell. Really?
Yeah. In her bracket, someone had to beat Chris Farley, and she had to beat Will Ferrell to get to the point they got to.
Yeah.
And again, you're not a fan of Kate McKinnon as much as I'm a huge fan of her.
I'm a fan of her as like a third or fourth supporting lead. Not like there's no way in my brackets, there's no way Kate McKinnon and John Belushi are anywhere near the same level of SNL fucking characters.
So when I'm watching, back in like one of the great departures of all the main characters, when Bobby Moynihan left and Sudeikis left and all these great people left.
Yeah.
And I say Bobby Moynihan was great because he was. Drunk Uncle is one of the best characters of all time.
He's a funny one because like Sudeikis left and like became this really good movie star. Like he found his niche in these movies. Yeah. Bobby Moynihan was like, he was great on SNL. He was very Horatio Sands like.
Oh, don't insult Bobby. Horatio Sands can go fuck himself.
He had that. He had that fat guy moment though.
I was watching a movie over the weekend called Sisters. Do you know this movie, Sisters?
Yeah.
It's Amy Poehler and Tina Fey, and Bobby Moynihan's in it.
Of course,
he gets all coked out. It's hilarious, actually. He needs sugar, but it ends up being cocaine, and
is that the one John Cena has all the tattoos?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
He's great. He's great in that movie. John Cena's always great.
It's so weird that he's so good at comedy.
Here's the thing. Will Ferrell is better than Kate McKinnon.
Yep.
Chris Farley's better than Kate McKinnon.
Yep.
Where the fuck is Mike Myers?
I can tell you exactly where Mike Myers is. Mike Myers, I believe, where is he?
What do you lose to fucking Bowen Yang?
No, I did see him. Fuck. It's so fucking big, and the goddamn graphics are so small. And my eyes are dog shit. Okay, so Mike Myers. Let's see. Mike Myers beat Kyle Mooney first round, as you do.
Okay, I hope so. Jesus Christ,
as you fucking do. Some of these are actually like there's very few. Like, this is gonna be a good one. Cicely Strong beat Chris Rock in the first round. Interesting, but Chris was better stand-up than he was SNL, let's be honest.
And Cecily Strong does a couple of good characters that are awesome.
Mike Myers beat Kyle Mooney. Let's see. We had Eddie Murphy beating Dennis Miller.
Sure.
Okay, obviously. So this is an example of probably a strong first-round matchup. Molly Shannon beat David Spade.
David Spade wasn't that great on SNL.
He's one of those that was like always. He had a shitload of characters. Let me put it that way.
He was in the skit, but
he was always in the skit. Let's see.
He played a good dick. He basically played the guy he played on PCU. He played on SNL in the news.
It was that. The one that pissed off Eddie Murphy, basically.
Yeah.
When he fucking flashed his picture up on the screen, he goes, "Oh look, a falling star."
Yes.
And Eddie never fucking spoke to anyone from SNL for 40 years.
Jesus, Eddie can hold a grudge. Eddie Murphy Eddie Murphy. It was so good on SNL.
He saved SNL.
Yes, he saved the show. It was over. Like the first cast was gone, and they needed someone to save them. And Mr. Robinson. He plays Mr. Rob. Jesus, the skit is just it's perfect.
It's all time. For example, so that Molly Shannon, David Spade. Eddie Murphy beat Molly Shannon in the next round. Mike Myers in the second round lost to Bill Murray. Fair.
Why would they play? Why in the second round? That's too early for that matchup.
Well, that's how it all fucking shakes out here.
It's because the person who made this is a feminist pussy.
Well, you can absolutely tell by a lot of the winners. Okay, for example, both are fantastic, but I would say this is the wrong choice. In the second round, Chevy Chase lost to Gilda Radner.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
Chevy was the whole first season of SNL. Like that made him a fucking, like, he was probably the most famous person for a year.
Star.
Yeah.
He became a huge movie star after that.
Here's a good one. I'm sure you're going to love. Speaking of the person that created this, Jane Curtin, second round win. Adam Sandler.
What the fuck? Jane Curtin was a fucking useless gash in that show. She's the backup singer to fucking the Black Dude's Christmas song. It's her best contribution in being called a slut by Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah.
What else did she fucking do?
Honestly, she was Dan Aykroyd's fucking backup, basically.
Yeah. Adam Sandler was great. The songs are from the fucking show, the Thanksgiving song and the Hanukkah song.
Again, you look at it like Adam Sandler left and became one of the biggest fucking comedy actors ever.
Is Pete Davidson on this list?
Yeah, he lost. He did lose in the first round. I'll get to him in a second. But so speaking of Eddie Murphy, lost in the third round. Bill Murray.
They should not be facing each other. Whoever made the brackets is a fucking moron.
Super tough one. Who did Pete? Oh, Pete Davidson. Pete Davidson lost the fucking. It's tough. First round, Pete Davidson, Norm Macdonald.
Yeah, that's easy. Norm Macdonald's better than Pete Davidson.
That's a shitty first round matchup, though.
Funniest human beings of all time.
But Pete's good enough to not have to face fucking Norm in the first round.
No, it's the problem isn't the outcome. Obviously, the outcome is plenty of the problem.
Right.
It's the matchups on the way to the outcome that are fucked up. You didn't give people chances. You cannot have.
Here's another good one for your feminist angle. So, like I mentioned, Gilda Radner beat Chevy Chase. Third round, beat Phil Hartman.
Who?
Gilda Radner.
Gilda fucking sucked.
Gilda was not that good. Gilda was not as
good. She was a whiny fucking cunt. Just because she died doesn't mean we have to. Actually, she's the fucking king shit. She sucked in that show.
This was also the round that Tina Fey beat Chris Farley.
And she won. That's her fucking claim to fame.
Yep.
Congratulations, Gilda. You dead gash.
Aykroyd knocked off Bill Murray in the fourth round, semifinals.
Aykroyd's better than Bill Murray. Aykroyd's better than Bill Murray. Yes, Aykroyd's one of the best ever.
Especially on SNL.
Bag of Glass, my favorite. That's skipping the Christmas episode. It's a bag of glass. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bag of glass. Yeah. It's awesome. Beer bottles, Coke by a bag of glass.
It's a bag of glass.
The Blues Brothers came from SNL too, so come on.
And the Blues Brothers faced off in the semifinal. Belushi beat Aykroyd. Kate McKinnon beat Tina Fey.
I disagree with the Belushi beating Aykroyd. I think Aykroyd is better.
In SNL, I do not. I absolutely.
But again, you can. They're both great. It's not like this one sucks, but still, Tina Fey in the semifinals, she was a news girl.
She beat Chris Farley.
She was great at the news, but she's not even fucking top 10 news ever, and she made the semifinals.
Yeah,
that's stupid.
Yeah,
it's really dumb. Kate McKinnon should not be that. I don't get it. Who decided this?
Let's see. It was put together by Matthew Gilbert, Globe staff.
What do you think his pronouns are?
Fuck and off.
It and they? Do you think he has I'm going to say, can you get to his Instagram?
I believe it's they and.
Can you get to his Instagram? I want to see if there's a pride flag on his Instagram.
Let's see.
Not that I'm saying anything wrong with that, but it's checking out that he's really part of the cause.
Click on his name. He is a TV critic. There's no Instagram listed in the contact, but there is a Twitter, and they still haven't updated to the X logo. So way to be with the times there, Boston Globe. Let's see what Let's see what at Matthew Gilbert looks like on Twitter. TV critic, so Boston Globe, byline, Slate, Esquire, book, Off the Leash, year at Dog Park. Double-decker buses, ? Sorry, no driver on top.
This is not good radio. This guy's an idiot.
He is. He's terrible. Steve DiFilippo. That's who I was doing the dick thing on Cinco de Mayo with.
Oh, okay.
From Davio's.
Steve, he is the one. Yeah, it was Davio's.
From Davio's. Yeah.
All right, so I think we should come up with our own 16 name bracket. of actual SNL. I'm gonna do it for us.
All right.
I'm gonna do a 16-person bracket. We're gonna eliminate all the fucking the fluff. No Molly Shannon.
Right.
All right. Quick question, Mike. Best update person of all time.
Best weekend update person? Norm Macdonald.
Yep. Thank you. That's all. That's all.
Yeah.
Potentially, is Norm in the conversation of funniest person of all time. I'm not saying he is the funniest person of all time, but some of the stuff he did.
Norm was so good at like my kind of humor, like super dry, super like not going for the joke. You're saying something really awkward and dark and then just eyeballing the person you're saying it to. Like that type of shit. Like I mean, Dirty Work is a prime example. It's a PG-13 version of it, but like Dead Hookers in the Trunk was fucking hilarious.
Listen, I just think that Norm, I don't know, everything he did and does. I mean, even the joke he got fired for from SNL was fucking great. It's a great joke. The OJ joke.
Oh yeah.
He got fired for an OJ joke about, killing the waiter. He was fired for it. Like, and then they made him host later on because he's like, oh fuck, we really.
Well, he also cursed live on the fucking Weekend Update.
Well, yeah, it's late.
He flubbed the joke and then goes, "What the fuck was that?" And then pulls out his recorder. Note to self: update resume because you can get fired for cursing live on Weekend Update.
And that's why he's awesome.
Yeah.
Listen, Paul Pierce said the N-word live on ESPN the other night. It's fine.
He really did too.
Yeah, we can just say it. Skip Bayless was not prepared for that at all.
Skip Bayless froze. He was shuddering.
And he worked with Stephen A. Smith for years, and he wasn't ready for that.
Holy shit. Norm was part of a roast. It was one of the Comedy Central roasts. I forget which one, but he spent the whole time on the dais reading the newspaper, and then he got up and basically did intentionally some of the worst like dad jokes, for lack of a better term, ever. He would just read cards, and he was reading. He wasn't doing the jokes. He was literally reading the fucking cards. It was awkwardly fantastic. But the best part of it was whoever the celebrities were. Like the comics loved every part of it.
Bob Saget lost his mind during that.
It was the
Bob Saget
roast. Okay, it was the Bob Saget roast.
Yeah.
But the celebrities just didn't get it.
Well, Stamos didn't get any jokes.
Didn't get what the fuck was happening here. But the comics were dying.
Like I watched that monthly. It's my favorite piece of roast comedy of all time. The way he delivers the old timey delivery, and then he explains his jokes and nobody gets them. I can't describe it. I can't do it justice. Some things in the world I think are perfect, and like just watch Norm Macdonald at the Bob Saget roast, reading the paper, and then just doing his shitty stand up.
Reading the paper. He was I think he was betting. He was like doing sports betting.
It was so awkward and awesome, and it was so perfect. It was so Norm.
Yeah.
Like I'm not going to be funny. I'm going to purposely, for my friend Bob Saget, not be funny.
Right.
And Bob's going to love this. This is because he's got a bald head, you see? I forget what the is. I can't do the jokes justice, but that is the perfect Norm. Like, Jesus Christ.
He's one of those you can't do his jokes.
No. You can do his voice a little bit, not his jokes.
There was one, Christ, I know I sent you the clip. And it was like, it was from his Netflix show. That lasted like 6 episodes. And there was like 3 guys, and they were talking about drinking something. And he turns to one guy and goes, "And what were you drinking? Cum?" And it was just his delivery of how fucking hard and sincere he went right at him. It was just like, Jesus Christ. It came out of fucking nowhere.
He's I think he's the most brilliant comedian of that generation, like that time frame.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, again, I'm a Rodney guy. I love certain types of humor. Norm Macdonald was so different, just so odd.
I guess for that, let's see who knocked him out.
To me, was so mad.
Let's see. So he beat Pete Davidson first round.
Sure, of course that makes sense. That's right. Finally.
All right. Let's see here.
You see.
It's tough because there's a lot of shit in front of my fucking screen. All right. So there's Norm. Oh, okay. Kristen Wiig.
I fucking hate Kristen Wiig.
Yep.
I hate her.
I'm so not a Kristen Wiig fan at all. And it has nothing to do with the Ghostbusters. I've never.
I've hated her long before the Ghostbusters.
Like, I've never found her. I never got the appeal.
Hold on, you don't like? Don't make me sing. Don't make me sing. Don't make me dance.
I never got the fucking appeal of her.
Oh, I fucking hate her, and I actually find her slightly attractive. So it's not an appearance thing.
That's another thing. I do not.
I definitely throw a batch in Kristen Wiig, but I fucking want to mute her at all times. I record SNL. I haven't watched it recently.
I do too. I'll speed through. Usually, Weekend Update is the best part.
Oh yeah, Weekend Update right now is great. Yeah. Colin and Che are awesome together. But yeah, Kristen Wiig is the fucking absolute worst. She makes my skin crawl with her fucking dancing and singing and showy drama geek bullshit.
I'm just gonna say, I'm sure the money's good, but it says a lot about where she is that she's taken the spoof Target lady bit and actually doing Target commercials now with it.
Yeah.
So
no one will hire her for work.
Well, Ghostbusters. Right, I'm just saying.
I need to go upstairs and watch basketball. So can we go to Word of the Week? Or should we do Scheffler real quick?
Should we do what?
Word of the Week or Scheffler real quick? Scheffler.
I mean, you're going to need to explain it because we're not going to be able to do it next week. It's going to be so fucking over.
We'll bang out Scheffler real quick. So Scotty Scheffler, the world's #1 golfer, was playing in a major this past weekend. He didn't win. Spoiler alert.
Okay.
A major. They only have 4 major championships a year, and this was the PGA Championship, a huge deal. And he had a tee time, and he was in traffic on the way to the golf course at like 5:30 in the morning because they get there early to get all set up and put their pants on and stuff. And there was a lot of traffic, and he didn't want to wait in this traffic, so he drove around the traffic, ignored the cop, onto the median, and tried to drive past all of it so he can pull into the golf course because he's wicked important.
Sure.
The hardo cop, because the cop's not innocent here either. He grabbed a hold of the handle of the car and tried to stop the car, I guess.
Like the door handle?
Yeah, grabbed the handle and got dragged to the ground and ruined his pants.
That's where the assaulting the officer came from.
Yep.
Okay.
Eventually, Scotty stopped because, assaulting the officer, pants on the ground, things of that nature.
The officer, I guess.
The officer got Scotty to stop, but Scotty wouldn't open his window at first. Mm-hmm. They ripped him out. They eventually opened the window. They ripped him out of the car, arrested him. They threw him in the back of the cruiser and brought him to the local courthouse, I guess.
Sure.
And arrested him for second-degree assault on an officer, reckless driving, a lot of things.
Okay, so see, at this point, I don't read articles. I just see headlines and kind of hear things, and I usually not only watch my phone but also TV on mute most of the time because I'm a psychopath that rather talk to himself. I thought he killed somebody.
No, the car, the traffic was from a fatal accident unrelated to him.
See
a bus hit a person.
That's where because I sent you the text like you can't kill people at a golf course like Bushwood or whatever. Yeah, no. But it's like I thought he killed somebody because I was mixing all the headlines together and assumed that he killed somebody and now he's golfing. Like that's a pretty good fucking lawyer. That's where my head went to.
No, he didn't. He didn't end up actually.
So he just was trying to avoid traffic and got jacked up by a fucking aggressive cop.
He ignored the cop.
You can't do that.
He said that he didn't think it was a cop because it was raining out that morning. They had their high vis raincoats on. He didn't realize it was a cop. But like either way, fucking stop, cunt.
I mean, if we learned anything from Milan Lucic and his domestic violence, "Do you know who I am?" usually works.
It does, yeah. Yeah, you roll your window. The cop says stop. You roll your window and say, "I'm Scotty Scheffler, the #1 player in the world, the odds-on favorite for this tournament. Can I get to my fucking job?"
Right.
And they would have said, "Yes, Scotty." But no, this weird, like, autistic retard who doesn't know how to be a person, who can't talk to people.
The cop or Scotty?
Scotty, he's a weirdo. Okay. There's no personality. He's a fucking robot. That's his MO. Like Tiger Woods would talk to people. Also, Phil Mickelson doesn't get fucked with because he talks to people. Scotty doesn't. So Scotty there's a mugshot of Scotty.
Yeah, there is.
He was in the fucking county prison.
Orange jumpsuit and everything. At
8 a.m, and he was teeing off at 10:40.
Yeah, it was very weird, especially because like I said, I didn't read the articles. I didn't understand what was happening, but I'm watching live. I had to double check, like, this is live. Like, this is, this is now. And he's golfing. And I'm like, but didn't he just, again, I didn't understand. I thought he killed somebody. I thought this was a completely different story. I'm like, what kind of fucking lawyers does the PGA have?
Well, because he didn't kill anybody, it was okay. A call was made to the mayor, to the chief of police, that get this guy in the fucking course.
He simply pants the police officer by dragging him with his car.
Yes. So he made his 10:40 tee time. But I'm here to say this: if Scotty Scheffler was a man of color, dragging a cop in Louisville, Kentucky, there's a good chance Christ. we have ourselves a fatality on our hands.
I didn't know it was Louisville, Kentucky. Oh my god,
Louisville, Kentucky, young man, you better stop.
Dragged out wouldn't have even begun to explain how dead that person would be.
Imagine how shot he would have been.
Oh my god,
you can't even sell loose cigarettes in this country and not get shot or choked. Scotty Scheffler would be big there. If he was Scotty fucking, I don't know, give me a name here. Scotty Johnson.
Weathers.
Yeah, Kyle Weathers' nephew, Scotty Weathers. Scotty Johnson, the world's #1 golfer.
What was his name in Happy Gilmore?
Oh, Chubbs.
Scotty Chubbs.
Scotty Johnson. That boy can swing. That club. Dead. Big dead.
That boy is good. Good and terrible.
Good and terrible. I thought it was a trash.
Oh my god! Yeah, he would be so dead.
When in Coming to America, when he puts the chicken wing in the collection plate, it makes you laugh so hard every time.
Good.
I thought it was trash. That's the one guy who's not. That's the one not Juan Arsenio Hall or Eddie Murphy. It's the one random dude that got in the movie too somehow. I thought it was a trash. Every time. I can't. It doesn't matter how many times I watch that movie. Every time I quote it. That movie is so fucking good.
It's so fucking good.
See, now I'm watching Lettuce. Next week on Fries, pretty soon I'll be assistant manager.
I still I was thinking about this the other week. I still hate myself because when I filmed with Guy Fieri on the show,
Ferry,
he did that fucking bit and it flew so far over my head.
So sad.
I was so focused on what I was doing and where I was going with the fucking interview, and I was talking about making this fucking burger, and I was talking about the fucking burger and whatever fucking donkey sauce is, and he goes, "Oh, so you're on salads now, watching the lettuce," and I'm watching it, and as I'm editing the fucking segment, I'm like, "Oh my god, he's doing Coming to America," and I fucking missed it. I fucking missed all of it.
You could be one of his inner circle guys right now if you just would have got that reference. All right, you ready for word of the week?
2 seconds. Let's see. Word of the week. I got that somewhere here.
No, you don't. We don't want a graphic, do we?
Well, you sent me something. You said, "Oh, there it is."
Oh yeah. Okay,
all right, go ahead. Word of the week.
So, word of the week is it's the fourth hole.
The fourth hole.
I've heard of the fourth hole.
Speaking of golf.
I've heard of the fourth hole before. I never knew what it was. So it says cheating on a girl who does all 4 holes is just greedy. And I'm thinking, I know about the mouth, the vagina, the asshole. Now, the ears, nose, and belly button cannot be fucked by a real dick.
No.
Now, I know you can, if you get a girl with thick thighs, you can smash those thighs together and make a prison pussy out of them. But, I mean, that can't count. And I don't think armpit fucking is counting, or titty fucking's not a hole. It's just a tight space. I'm like, what the fuck is the fourth hole?
Here's the funny thing. When you sent me this, I was at work, half paying attention, and my brain was like, "Oh, okay. Women have 4 holes. Yeah, full send."
All of a sudden, yeah.
I was the urethra. It took me the next text where you're like, "Do you know what the fourth hole is?" And I'm like, "Wait, women don't have 4 fuck." What the fuck? What's the fourth hole?
If you have a micro penis, there is a way to fuck the piss hole.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's not. So, Mike, if I ask you this question, what do you think they mean by the fourth hole? Because there's an actual answer, and it will.
I know, because you told me not to Google it. I did not Google it. I have no fucking idea what it actually is. What the fourth hole actually is.
Word of the week is the fourth hole.
Cheating on a girl who does all 4 holes is just greedy.
All 4 holes.
Does your butthole count?
Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner.
Really?
The fourth hole is on you, my man.
Really?
You are the fourth hole.
So she fucks you.
Strap-ons. That's a strap-on girl.
Wow.
I guess fingers count and tongues must count, but still.
Definitely going to need to talk to a therapist. Jeez,
I
got that on the first guess. I swear I didn't fucking Google it.
The fourth hole is your best friend. I'm like, wait,
wow.
What a generous young lady.
What a woman.
What a giver.
What a fucking woman. Holy shit. Just to knock it off the list, because I don't think the Brady roast is going to be relevant next week. You want to do the fuck, marry, kill?
Yeah.
All right. So it was actually suggested to us by a listener. Brady's women.
Okay.
Bridget Moynihan, Giselle Bundchen, Kim Kardashian, which I feel we've maybe done before, but we drink on the show, so I don't completely remember. But anyway, Brady roast is relevant, so let's do some Brady roast talk before it becomes irrelevant. Fuck, marry, kill. Giselle, Bridget, Kim.
Fuck Kim.
Yep.
Even though she wouldn't know I was in there.
It's fucking so huge.
Marry Bridget and kill Giselle. Giselle's a cunt.
Yeah, we're on the same page.
I hate her. Giselle's a fucking cunt.
Yeah, she's
the day she threw shade at Julian Edelman and said Tom can't catch and throw the ball, I said this girl's a fucking cunt.
Yep.
It's such an easy answer. Kim, listen, I don't give a fuck how many times she's been railed by giant black dicks. Kim's hot.
Yeah.
I'm not into fake shit, but Kim's hot.
Yeah, I'm firing in there.
Yeah, I'll just fucking I'll fuck her prison pussy. It's fine.
Head first. Diving head first.
Yeah, you can get those thighs nice and tight. Am I in? Who cares? It feels awesome. You do is you put her on her stomach, right? So you do, right? You put her on her stomach.
Who gives a shit? I'm coming.
You put her on her stomach, right? And you try to do that whole like lay on top verb, bury her from behind thing. But her ass is so big you can't reach.
Right.
But you just grease up your dick, and it's all tight. Just start fucking plowing away. Whatever ends up, it ends up. Am I in? It's not my problem. You work and have fun anyways.
The safest sex you can have is with a big ass woman because it ain't going in there anyway.
It's all like, oh, you didn't get it in, like
jazzing in her thighs.
Yeah, you weren't gonna fucking enjoy it no matter what. It's fine. Just let me take a picture. Get a selfie. Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah! Same.
Yeah.
Same. I think that's the rest of it requires more talk, but
yeah, I have to.
And you gotta go watch basketball, right?
Yeah, quick little. Hope the roaming foodie gets better.
Absolutely.
Prayers up for the boy. He had a bad car accident. He wasn't even involved in the initial accident. It was the aftermath from a deer crossing the road and fucking up traffic, and he got really mangled. And
Jesus,
there's a GoFundMe. The link's in my bio. He's a fine young man. I poke fun at him a bit because he's really small.
Yeah, we all break balls, but Jesus Christ,
no one wants to. Yeah,
for fuck's sake.
He's always supported me and the beef page, and he's done content for me and done things with me, and never like I'll do a post for you for $500. No, it's like, do you want to be a collaborator? Sure thing, Joey. I'll be a collaborator.
And he's been doing it for a while. I mean, we've talked about it, and he just was starting to get like featured on Phantom and shit.
Yeah, he was getting big. So hopefully he has a full recovery. Yeah. We don't like that. As you know, I'm a fan of. I'm rooting for people, and I want people to fail.
100%. So main topic of the show we did not have, and I can't put swimsuit fatty. So what do you think, pal? What's a good food topic for this food show that we have here?
I kind of like swimsuit fatty.
Human meat.
How about
human meat?
Yeah, human meat. It's the best Bob's Burgers episode.
Fucking human meat. It is.
Episode 1 of Bob's Burgers is human meat. It's one of the best episodes ever.
Thank you to our sponsors, Gary Girolamo Group of Cross Country Mortgage, Ben Franklin Print Company, Twisted Fate Brewing in Danvers, Anthony's Roast Beef and Pizza in Tewksbury, world famous Cabaret Lounge, Route 1 in Peabody, Nick's Pizza Subs and Roast Beef on Essex Street in Beverly, and Priority Capital, making your world our priority. Andy, anything else?
just go fuck yourself, I guess. Kindly, thoughtfully, fuck off.
See you next Tuesday.